Welcome to the first episode of Tribe. Where I'll be featuring the creator and founder of Get Online Podcast and a great friend of mine, Victor. Victor is a very charming and funny person who has gone through many difficult obstacles throughout his life. The idea of his podcast is to recreate a game chat where you can talk with your friends about anything, ranging from relationships to death. Anything. And the only sole mission for it is hope you don't go to jail. I really recommend his podcast. Now, in this episode, unfortunately, the audio is not as peak as I would have wanted, but I just hope you can bear through it. It's our first episode, and we can only improve from there. Another thing I beg you guys is to take everything we say with a grain of salt. We're just in our 20s, and we're welcoming you into our home. So please be respectful. We're not bad people. It's just two guys having a talk. So, without further ado, welcome to episode 1 of Tribe with Victor. This is episode 1, not 0. Victor was also episode 0. Same exact intro as last one. I remember editing it and seeing Victor go,
"Hi guys."
Yeah.
That's me.
So Victor, I met him at work. I was in his podcast and he was the one that introduced me to it pretty much. And I felt like it was right to give back the favor and have him in this one since it's just starting out. So yeah, so that's Victor. So if you want to introduce yourself, know that there's more to a person than just that.
Yeah, man. My name is Victor Velazquez. I was born in West Philadelphia.
Were you really?
Yeah, born and raised.
West Philadelphia?
On the playground is where I spent most of my days. Type shit.
Oh shit! Are you an Eagles fan?
Nah, but basically, I kind of forgot the rest, right? But I got into a lot of trouble, and then my aunt said, "That's it. I'm moving you back to another place in a town called Bel Air."
Bel Air?
Yeah.
Are you from Will Smith?
Am I from Will Smith? No, bro. I grew up in Bel Air. No, actually, I was born in Jackson, Tennessee, and I was raised in Union City with my grandma. And yeah, you feel me? Do a lot of dope shit, man.
Who did you grow up with?
My grandmama.
Copy.
My Mima. Nah, chill. My grandma and my dog, and then my older brother.
So yeah, what are you? The podcast. How did that come to be?
I thought about it when I was 18, 19 maybe. I don't know. I'm 24 now, which is crazy. But how it started, to answer the question, it was just one of the things I liked, And so one day I was thinking about it, I was like, damn, I had a great talk on the game with my boys and shit. And so I was thinking, damn, if we could upload this content, we'd either get arrested or we would blow up. You feel me?
Yeah.
This would be fire. I feel like we can do this. The name came to me randomly, I was looking for a name, and I'm very picky about what I do. So the name came to me, and I really liked it. I think I just woke up with the idea, just to Get Online Podcast. Because what do you tell everybody? Get online.
Facts.
You feel me? That's how that came to be, bro. Pretty
Word.
dope.
Yeah, man. I feel podcasts have this stigma that's it's something bigger, but it really isn't. It's just two friends talking to each other and then just figuring it out. And like you said, hoping they don't go to jail together, because there's a lot of deep shit that goes on and things that wouldn't be said at a family dinner type. So yeah, that's definitely it. So yeah, I was today actually I was thinking about that. I was like, if a podcast is a conversation between friends, then why is there cameras to record it? And what do you think is the reason for that? I'm just curious to see if we come up with the same result, the same conclusion.
I think it's kind of the reason I got into entertainment, because it's you're capturing a moment.
Yeah.
And for other people to see that moment, it's fire.
Yeah.
So that's my whole thing. I think for me, it's capturing the moment. Because this moment, we're here right now, but then the next hit, we won't be here. But we have the video, and we have the moment. Now we can share it with others.
Yeah. I think that was my conclusion as well. Being able to capture the moment and yeah, like you said, being able to share it and like go back and see what good ideas there were. And I feel like the biggest thing of a podcast is that it's not small talk. It's actually like challenging your brain to think outside and to expand on someone else's idea and keep the snowball going and going down the rabbit holes. I think that's yeah, and being able to publicly like put it out there.
Yeah.
You know, like with your friends, you wouldn't put up like relationships that you've personally had, but in the podcast, you're able to be vulnerable enough and accountable enough to acknowledge the L's and the W's that you took in the past, and being able to hear from other people like what could have been better and where you messed up.
Especially that first podcast, I feel like it's kind of a blessing. But no, it's actually not because you're being vulnerable. But I don't know. I guess I wasn't ready really for that. But I was like, fuck it. Like, if you feel me, drop it.
Yeah.
It don't matter to me. Like, you feel me? You live one time.
Word.
I'm not about to think about what I said on this pod. You feel me? Like, you're like, damn, I shouldn't have said that shit. Nah, bro.
Bro, going off of that, now that you say that, that's super dope because in your podcast with Chris, so Chris is right here too. He's behind cameras. Yeah. But he will have his own, just not today. I feel like these podcasts are better one-on-ones because it's about the person and it's about getting to know the individual. And then later on, I think it would be dope to have like a group podcast. But for right now, I don't think that's where it is at the moment. I think it needs to be like one step at a time.
Step by step type shit.
Yeah. But so when we were shooting with you and Chris and me, it got really deep and really personal. Like crazy personal. Like, yo, I'm sure Chris can testify to this, but like it was like at a point where it was just like quiet and like we started appreciating like our families, like our friends, and like we felt like little like tears were about to come. And then the next moment we were laughing. And that is the beauty of a podcast. And like you were the one telling the story and it was about like your parents and stuff. And that is insane. Being that vulnerable to share that with the world and understanding that other people might be going through that is really beautiful. Being that humble to share that with the world. It's crazy.
Yeah, thank you. I never even thought about it as like
yeah,
that.
Man.
Which always give me new perspective, you feel me? That's why I love talking to you. It's always a new perspective. I didn't think about it in a different way. But, like, yeah, that was, I think my grandma kind of talked to me about that as well. She always told me you're not going to be the first nor the last to go what you're going through right now. And I always thought about, then my friend told me something yesterday. He said we have a duty to do it to ourselves, the people who believed in us, and the people who can't do it. 'Cause I was given a gift that other people don't have.
Word.
So it's almost me like just like spitting it in their face because I can do things that they can't. Not even on that I'm better or like just some people have gifts. And what I'm going through or I went through, other people can see it and be like, damn, yo, if he can do that, what am I doing? I'm bugging. And you don't even got to say like, you don't even got to compare yourself to me, but you can say I did it with less and you have more. So you have a better chance at going up yourself.
Word.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And I think that's why I kind of felt like it was important to say that. Somebody's going through some shit like that, and they're not alone.
You look at athletes that I forget the name, Paralympics, something.
Oh yeah,
like
the Paralympics.
Yeah, and you see like all these people like that have disabilities, and they're able to do all of that stuff, and it's like then you look at yourself and you're like, why am I not like at least like, you know, like you see them like playing like basketball, and you're like, why? You tell yourself, oh, I'm too lazy to go play ball with my friends today. Isn't that crazy? You're just being lazy, and you're just not choosing to do it.
I was talking to my little brother about that yesterday. Well, to both of them. I passed by the house, and then we talked. We had like a deep talk. Like even my 12-year-old cousin, with my little brother, he was locked in. Like he was looking at me, and he was like he was focusing on every word I was telling him. I was like, yo, the motivation is very high right now. And we're talking. Everybody's excited. We're making goals. Like, he's recording his own podcast. He's dropping his thing. And then my other little brother's streaming and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, motivation is very high right now.
Yeah.
But it will be gone.
It will.
And what's gonna carry us through is the discipline.
Yes.
You feel me? And discipline, you don't even feel like, because me, I was fucking up. I was like, oh, I'm not going to the gym every day. I'm not doing this. I'm messing up. And then I heard this quote, and it said, discipline is the bridge from who you are to who you want to become. Cross it daily. And then when I heard that, I was like, oh shit, like I can mess up, but how much time am I crossing that bridge? And then I found myself crossing that bridge every day, bro. Every day.
Maybe it's not you're crossing the same bridge, but you're crossing a different bridge, because you gotta learn from the previous one and like do it differently this time. You gotta find a different approach to it so you don't fail. And even if you did win, there's ways to improve on that win.
Always.
It's like when you go to the gym, for example, you sometimes when you first pick up the dumbbells or like you're lifting, like I used to lift with my friends and like bench press, and at first when we were doing it, we were like shaking OD. But then eventually, like after a month, our form started to like take shape, and then we were more stiff with it. We're not more stiff, but it just flowed better. We weren't as weak, and yeah. So it's different approaches. And maybe sometimes you gotta just put less weight on your shoulders.
You gotta take, because you can't start at 45 if you never like, you feel me, unless you like that. But you gotta start lower and then you build up there, you feel me? And so the way I thought about the bridge analogy was like, okay, I'll cross the bridge to go to the gym, and I came right back.
Yeah.
People don't go back for a month. I'll cross that bridge again.
Yeah.
I still gotta come back home, crossing that same bridge.
Yeah.
So cross it as much times as you can before it becomes like second nature.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's all, you feel me? And that's another thing, perspective. It's just different ways to look at things.
Yes.
You feel me? And that's really, it comes down to that. If you're just accepting your life, maybe you have a good life, maybe you have something you want to change. If you're just accepting it, then that's it. You accepted it. It's all perspective. If you think, yo, I can do better, I know I can do better, then that's where it starts. Like Mike Tyson, I think Mike Tyson said that. He said, before you become the champion, you got to feel like the champion. You got to be that already.
You gotta own it.
Feel it. Yeah, you feel me? That's why some people walk with so much confidence, some people don't. But again, it's all building stones, bro.
So, I told you already, but this is the second podcast you and I record. The first one, dude, I really loved the content that it had. And, like, you and I, nobody else knows. Chris doesn't know this. No one knows this. Only you and I know what was recorded that day and, like, what was on it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you can agree that there was so much fire in there. And, like, I'm sure eventually I'll post it. But right now is not the time. And the reason is because of what you just said. Is I know I can do better. I know I could have done better. I know it was a good shot at the moment. But it was not what I was accustomed to. And I felt like I was doing a misjustice to you as a person for not elevating you, for lowballing you pretty much. Because I knew that every other podcast after that was going to be in a different level of quality. So if you were going to be here and like someone else was going to be here, people were going to get more attracted to this one rather than yours. And I feel like that was not doing you justice as a person. And for your own podcast too. So I was like, that's not fair to him and that's not fair for anyone. So I'd rather reshoot it. And I know that like every time we talk, like the conversation is there. So I know that it'll just naturally repeat itself and flow.
Yeah. Type shit. I feel what you mean.
Dude, I've gotten so many people telling me like, yo, just post it. Like, you get started like that.
Amazing.
And I'm like, I feel that and I know that. But like, I used to work in media. I know what's good and what's not good. And so that in itself, just for me, like in the back of my head, I'm like, ugh, I could have done better. And yeah, so I decided, I was like, good start. The content is there. It's ready. Like, it's edited. It's ready to go. I can post it today if I want to. But it'll wait. That's podcast number 0. That's the fun fact. You got 0 and 1. So you really were the godfather for this.
And I have 2 different haircuts.
Yo, facts. Did have 2 different haircuts.
This shit is crazy. That podcast was so fucking good.
It was.
I was like dumb excited for that shit to drop. But like it's something I can still look forward to in the future. You feel me?
You know, maybe as a milestone,
Yeah. Could do that. 100K?
100K, maybe.
100K subscribers?
Yeah, maybe not 100K. Let's get started with something smaller, you know?
No, I meant for that video to drop.
For
Not
that
your
video
first
to drop?
milestone. Not your first milestone, just that video to drop.
Oh, word. Yeah,
100K?
I agree with that. 100K. 100K, I'll drop it, yeah.
Okay, guys,
Yeah,
you know what
dude.
the fuck's to do? Get this shit going, because I think that might have been, oh my gosh, that might have been my favorite podcast I've ever recorded.
Dude.
It's definitely up there. Yo, that shit was so fire. But, you feel me? Thinking about, like, we're going to talk about a podcast that was in the past, you feel me? I'd rather just focus on the now and shit. What do you have planned for Tribe?
Okay, so great question, bro. So Tribe. So I think I should it's funny because it feels like kind of scripted because we talked about this in the previous one.
Yeah,
But, you know, it is what it is. So Tribe. I feel like since the last time we spoke, I've gotten a clearer idea of what I want Tribe to be. And I feel like now I can be more of a X-Acto knife rather than just like cutting with scissors and just not cutting appropriately. So I'm able to give it a better shape now. So Tribe. I want Tribe to be a community-based platform for creators and entrepreneurs from all backgrounds. So let's say you, for example, you have a podcast. Let's say another person has a photography business, and let's say you need headshots. So I want you to come in the podcast and put your message out to the world and the community to watch it. And then in the next week, I want the photographer to come in here and put his message out and his perspective for life and just his business. And then I want you to be able to reach out to him and be like, yo, I really mess with his vibe. Like, I really want to connect with him. I really want to hook him up and, like, put him in my business and, like, connect with each other. And then eventually, you know, these cameras, right now, I set them up to work by themselves. But, like, in an ideal world, somebody would be behind them checking on them. So maybe that guy could be behind these cameras checking on them for you, and you could be paying him, and then, you know, he can get you the photos that you need. So it's like that. I want different people from different backgrounds. I don't care if you're an athlete, if you're an artist, if you're a musician, if you are whatever you are. You know, there's always people doing something. And I want you to come in here and put out your message to the world. So I want you to literally find your tribe within Tribe, because, you know, I'm my own person and I know what I like. But you're your own person too. And so, but, you know, there's things that we have in common. Like, what was the first thing we found out that we had in common?
For me personally, it was that you didn't want to be in a box. That you were aware of the what's this shit called, the rat race?
Yeah.
You were aware of things.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I peeped, that you were intelligent. Because you can be intelligent, but it's like he was speaking to me on a different level.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like, I'm listening to this guy. You feel me? Like, I'm listening to you speak. And I'm like, all right, yeah, he knows what he's about.
And the thing with that is that we did it at work in a place where you don't really make those connections.
After work, as a matter of fact.
Exactly.
Just really go home. But it's like, you feel me? I was talking to you, and then you was talking. I was like, damn, hold on. You said a lot of things.
And
I was
so
just like, damn.
Imagine, like, in this podcast, like, seeing somebody else from work, that from a different area, let's say, and you see them come on the podcast, and then you're like, wow, I never knew you did that. Like, if I hadn't seen you in that podcast, I wouldn't have known that you were that cool, that you were that dope, that you were that creative, that you were that wise or that outgoing or that whatever. And then you're able to reach out to that person because that person becomes accessible to you. You're like, yo, I checked out your art from the podcast and I would love to collab in the future. And that's something that people don't have a platform for. So I want this to be that.
Tribe. I like that. I love that concept.
Yeah, man.
Hella dope.
Yeah. There's a lot of big plans for it, and I just want it to keep on growing. But yeah, I want, like, the motto of it to be, like, find your tribe within Tribe. So, yeah.
Fire. One of the other things we were talking about before, I remember, and the journaling.
Mm.
We stopped at a random place to journal,
Oh yeah.
and dude, you were saying like what was it? You were saying like I should get
Wait.
into
So hold up. So
type
first
shit.
background.
Mhm.
So what he's talking about is that it's been over a year now that I've been just writing in my Google Docs or my notes my daily thoughts, like thoughts just come up to just come up that I hear, that something I see that I like, and I'm like, yo, that's interesting. And so what we did was that. You may continue, sir.
Oh, yeah. So he was like, "Yo, you gotta get into journaling and stuff like that. Your thoughts." And then I was going through my notes, right? Just I forgot. I don't know what I was looking for, but I was going through the notes and I found like a note from like 2019, and it was like a thought.
Word.
And I was like, "Oh shit!" So it's like I almost been started this shit. Like I almost started it like years ago, and I didn't even peep.
What was the note?
I have to look at my phone for it.
Oh.
You feel me?
Word.
I can look through it, but I don't want to pick it up, and then you feel me?
Oh.
But it was definitely oh my god, what was it? Yeah, it was something. I think it was something about man, no, I can't even. No, I don't know what it was. It might have been something about just continuing from where I'm at. You feel
Word.
me? That's just where it was.
Word.
But then I copied and pasted it to other notes, and now I have like a plethora. You feel me?
Nice. Have you been journaling?
I'm not.
No.
Nah, but I have just been thinking. Like,
Yeah.
even on the drive here, I was just looking out the window, like thinking about things I could
Yeah.
do.
You become more aware to it.
Yeah.
It's hard to journal because you kind of become attached to the thought while you have it, and you start going down the rabbit hole, and you're like, if I pick up my phone to write it, I might lose it. And I feel like that's the fear that I have sometimes with my thoughts. I feel like it's better to appreciate it in the moment rather than trying to keep it. And that's something that I've encountered when I had thoughts before writing them. Like a lot of them, I just let go.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shit.
Yeah.
To be in the moment. That's a lot of things. If you're not in the moment, the time really just goes by.
Yeah.
And then you neither have like the future, and then you have like, if you don't know what's behind you, right? I mean, you know what's behind you. It's done. The future you don't know. The present, the only thing you have.
Yeah.
And if you're not even focused on that, you have nothing.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think about.
I heard this quote from who said it? I don't remember. I'm sorry. Whoever said it, I'm sorry. But he was like, it was about dating, and he's like, when you have Matthew, the actor, Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, yeah, from McColligan?
Yeah, him. There you go. The guy from Green Lights. Chris knows about him.
Green Lights.
The author from Green Lights. He wrote the book Green Lights. Great book. 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend. He says that he was dating his current wife, and his kid asked him like, "Oh, why haven't you married mom?" And he's like, "You kids ask too many things." First of all, but second, when he started thinking about it, he's like, he was afraid of the future because it was unknown. But he comes to the conclusion that a girlfriend is for the present and a wife is for the future. And so it's like entering like a monster, like a dragon. Like you're literally entering its mouth, you're approaching it, and you don't know what's behind that. But in the present, you're able to like be in control of everything.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah. It's crazy. So it's like, a lot of people have commitment issues.
Word.
I mean, heck, we've all been there.
Yeah, I've had hella commitment issues. I have commitment issues now. Well,
Do you?
not even issues. It's really just I don't want it. It's not really issues. I think I just don't want it.
I joke. But well, what makes an issue an issue?
When you want to do it and you can't.
When you're able to stop it.
Huh?
Yeah, like an addiction issue. When you have power over it, or it has power over you, that's an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely have power over it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I was
it's not an
talking to
issue.
this one girl
So you just like to have fun.
Not, you know what's crazy? I'm not even doing that. You're like, I'm so dead ass. Me, I can't like, yo, V, because then, bro, fuck it. Yeah.
We're exposing all his secrets here.
Yeah, right. Fuck it. I don't even know if I don't even know if she's gonna see this. It don't even matter if you do. But like, basically, I was with this girl, and every time I seen her, she'd want to stay longer than longer than the contract said.
Oh.
Because we both talked about it beforehand. Like, this is what I want. This is what you want. I don't want what you want, but we both kind of want what I want.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you want to do? And she was telling me blah, blah, blah. I told her, yo, I'm not doing it. I don't want to date. And then I didn't tell her that way, guys. I'm just telling Juanes here, just for the sake of the story. But I was I'm very respectful. Very respectful. This is, all right, to be told, I'm dead ass very respectful. But I was telling her, she was like almost crying in the car. I'm like, what are you crying about? Cause we've been through this.
Yeah.
This has been like months of you knowing this. What's changed now? I'm not the bad guy for telling you, for like standing on what I told you before.
Word.
But point being, I told her that, and bro, I forgot the point of the story. Oh, commitment.
Yeah, commitment.
Yeah, so I did have power over that, you feel me? That's one of those situations, right? You feel me? I just knew what I wanted. I just don't want to date. And matter of fact, this is a perfect story. Bro, she was on her phone, because this is one of those things, you feel me? And I actually had a crush on this girl, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, I'll get back into the dating shit, right? You feel me? No commitment issues, you feel me?
Yeah.
So we got in the car, blah, blah, blah. She showed me messages, and then she showed me a response of a guy, but he responded to her as if she said something. He said, oh, wait, really? And then she was like, I don't know. I was like, yo, why did she's showing me her phone, trying to like prove to me that she's like loyal and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm like, wait, why did he say that? And then she's like, I don't know. Like, and I was like, I said, you know.
Yeah, you
I'm
know.
like, you know. You don't gotta lie to me. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, you do not have to lie to me. We're not dating.
Yeah.
And then she, no, not like that.
It's like, if you don't have nothing to prove, then just don't even begin to prove it.
So we're talking, and then I tell her what it is, and she basically lying. Later on down the line, she tells me that she wasn't, that he did say something.
Yeah.
I was like, I know.
Yeah.
Like, you responded to him. You said you would chill with him. That's why he said that.
Yeah.
But he says, oh, wait, really? Nothing. So that's when I took the shit back. I'm like, I don't want to date. We could just keep doing what we're doing, though.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's when it became an issue for her. But she knew what it was, though, because she asked me about it. She told me, I'm not even, you feel me? I'm not about to, like, because I'll have to ask you after. But she said something questionable. I was like, we're, like, not dating, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I just don't want you to feel a certain way, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not about to, you feel me? I'm not about to play you. I'm not about to be disrespectful. You better know what it is from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's like, if you're not doing anything wrong, then it doesn't even have to be brought up to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, we're here.
Yeah.
We're here to, like, you feel me? We're here to do what we got to do. You feel me? So, like, let's do that. Let's have fun. And then if you want to, like, skedaddle, yeah, but, like, she want to sleep over. She want to go out on
You got to
dates.
start charging her rent. What are we doing?
Want to go on dates.
Yeah.
You want me to validate your feelings all the time. You want to be on that fucking phone, FaceTiming.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm not in work, I'm going to be outside work FaceTiming you. And
Yeah, is that immature shit?
Yeah, and it's like, bro, we're not going to keep doing this shit. Because I don't want to keep, like, feel me? I can't do it. Because I have things I want to focus on.
Exactly.
You fuck with another bum nigga who, like, I mean, come on. You could fuck with another, like, nigga who got nothing he want to do. And that's fine.
Yeah.
That's just him, though. This is me.
A lot of people don't realize that we're on different shit. And if they don't add to your energy, then they just take away from it. And it's what we were talking about with Misa. He's saying that we gotta know our worth and charge it our worth, not charge less, because anything less is just taking away our time and we're giving it away for free and our value. So if a girl is not saying your vision, it's saying like, oh, I need my time. I can't be FaceTiming you, and instead gets mad at you for doing that. And that girl is she's not for you, gang.
Nah, but she was like the best eater I had in my life. Truth be told. truth be told, right? Fuck it, like let's just talk. Let's sit. Let's call a cat a cat. Like, you know what I mean? So that hurt the soul. Yeah, that hurt the soul. But it's okay. You feel me? Like she won't be the best eater one day. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I heard that shit. It's like I lost my starting point guard. But like,
yo, I love the term that you use. He uses like roster. Like you gotta have a good roster for the future.
Look, a roster should comprise. If you want to go for a championship gold, you need 2 all-stars, right?
What is championship gold?
Man.
Oh.
You want it to mean.
Oh man.
Whatever you want it to mean, buddy. Like,
oh.
No cap. So me personally, championship gold is on call. You're on call. You're hungry. You're ready to win a championship. You're
hungry.
In
which way?
You know what way, nigga. She's ambitious. She wants to become a better player. She's a team player at that.
She's a team
You feel me? Yeah. And if you can have 2 of those, what? And she's an all-arounder.
Chris is dying in the background too.
This is what makes an all-star an all-star. She's dedicated. She's dedicated.
Dedicated.
She'll give you your time.
Looks
is optional for whoever it is. For me, you got to be an all-star with looks. But it doesn't mean you can't be on a roster. This is just the This is just the requirements for an all-star.
What rating does it need to be in looks-wise for you to be an all-star?
In what way? Like the face?
Yeah, I guess.
It sounds kind of crazy, but like...
It's not crazy. Yeah, this is normal stuff that you talk about with your friends.
Type shit. And you feel me? You feel me? I'm definitely respectful. Like,
yeah.
You feel me?
People are afraid to talk about these things.
Yeah.
Because they think that like a certain person will just react a certain way when they see someone in person. Like they'll hate on it. But like, you know, it's having social cues to it. And like we're able to talk about it between him and I because we're friends. So we know that like he will not ever like interact like that with a girl, you know, but this is between us. And whoever's listening to this, it's like coming into our house. We are letting you guys come into our house and you're able to respect our opinions and come up with your own opinions regarding what we're throwing around. But that doesn't mean that we're assholes.
Type shit.
You know, it's just prove to us that we're assholes when you have proof that we are, you know, like when we actually do it.
Cause I'm not, niggas is not saying nothing out of pocket. But like, it's just like, and it's just like you just said, like you come into our crib, you feel me? So like, and you're here to vibe with the niggas.
Exactly.
So it's like, it is what it is. But it's like, a girl would say, oh, what do you like in a guy? And they'll go on a tangent, you feel me? They can do what they, you feel me? They can do what they want. Oh, tall, blah, 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 this, that, abs, like 6 figures, and shit like that. Feel me? And this is just us. This is just me.
Yeah.
Feel me? So I'm not gonna explain anymore. If you know, you know. Like, if you're mad, you're mad. But like, I'm respectful. We're respectful people.
Yeah.
And that's all. But point being, all-star. Man. That's another thing for anybody else. Me personally, like, I prefer... if a girl's bottom heavy instead of top heavy, then it's like, okay. That's like, you feel me? Like a Coca-Cola bottle. You feel me? That's okay. You feel me? And if you're not like that, then it's okay. You feel me? There's a guy, I promise you there's a guy out there for you. And you can be in the roster as well. But could you be an all-star? It really just depends. Yo, for me, honestly, if you're dedicated, you're hungry and ambitious, we can put you.
That sounds like a wife material.
Nah.
Nah? So what makes wife material?
I don't want that. I don't want a wife. But if she finds me, I could settle down. I could say that. I could settle down. If I find that, I will. I won't back away from it. But
think about it, though. Don't just say it. Could you settle down?
No.
So it is an issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what will it take for you to change that?
She got to be busy herself, so she knows.
Why are you pushing it on her? Why not on you?
What do you mean?
What do you need in order to have a stable, like, monogamy relationship?
I mean, long story short, understanding.
Okay.
And that's what, like, we break into what understanding. And then the umbrella, you feel me? It's you be busy, so you know why I'm busy.
Yeah.
Or, like, you can just have a front row seat.
Yeah.
But even if you're not busy, you understand that I'm doing things. I'm not but to always be on that phone with you. I don't always want to FaceTime. I got other people, like I'm not only handling my problems, I'm handling your problems. I
Yeah.
have friends who reach out to me with their problems, which
Yeah.
is not a problem because they're my friends and family. But understand you're not the only one. And when you expect me to be there for you all the time, it becomes an issue. Cause
Yeah, facts.
the fuck. Let's get
Oh,
active.
yo, the name of the studio is Empower. Shout out to Empower Studios for
Shout
letting
out.
us come here.
Big shout out, bro.
Yeah, big shout out to Misa.
That's the guy, bro. Shout out Misa, bro.
Yo, facts.
That's
No,
the guy.
seriously, like, when we found this studio, we were going to check out another one. No hate to the other guy. I'm sure he's great. But
You're just not.
Misa, bro, Misa's goated. Like, he gave us so much without us ever, like, giving him first. So that is,
True.
like, that's a life lesson right there in itself. We just give and don't expect anything in return. And now just from him giving us so many gems, we literally came and stayed for like an hour and a half just standing. Like, talking.
We talked about the studio for like, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah. We like,
The rest is just lessons. Like,
dude,
I went home like happy as fuck that day.
I have learned something from him. I was telling Chris when we were on our way here that he taught me something so powerful that I've been listening to in books and just audiobooks and in podcasts, and I've been like super afraid to take it into like personally, and it's you gotta own up control, and I'm like I see that, but I don't agree with it because I don't want the accountability of everything, and I kind of like to take some weight off my shoulders, and if something goes wrong, then I like to be like, oh well, that was because of that's fault, and it's like no, you can't do that, and like Misa taught us that because Misa taught us that you gotta have your project and you gotta have total control over it. You cannot allow other people to affect the way it. The thing is really bothering you, right?
Be mad low key.
Yeah, no, it's kind of annoying. Okay, hold up. Pause.
Big pause.
We're gonna pause this. How does this sound? This is beautiful now. Oh wow. Dude, this sounds so much better now. Chris, if only you could hear this right now. It sounds like he's in my ear. He is.
That's one thing, yo. Do you like?
Oh, what you gonna?
Do you?
Okay, wait. We're going now.
I'll
back.
talk about whatever you do. This is what we talk about on the podcast.
All right, I'm
where's-
with it.
I just didn't know what you want to do. Like,
No,
all
well,
right, look,
this is our house.
type shit. So, point being, do you like moan in ears? When you like,
Do I or do I like?
Yeah. You can go both. I mean, I think you'd like if you hear nothing. I think you might.
Oh
not
yeah,
get
no,
into
I like to hear a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, hearing is the most important part. Honestly,
True. It's like fine tuning a guitar. All right.
did you get the most strangest references?
Cause think about it. When you're tuning it, you play it. It's not working. Other way. A little more. All right. Like, oh shit, let me turn it down. I'm bugging. And then boom, you're perfect.
Fine tune.
Now you're just playing beach fossils. Adversity. Right?
No vacation.
Right? No, I love no vacation. That's what I'm saying though. So when you like down there, you gotta know what you're doing. Yeah. Or just, I mean, hands, anything else. You just gotta pay attention.
Okay, word.
Hey, yo, and I think this is a tip because a lot of my friends have told me this. When guys, foreplay is big. Like, don't just jump into it. Foreplay is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a quick gem for y'all for the jits.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a lot that goes into that. I think it also needs to do with having just sexual chemistry. You can't just like fuck anyone pretty much because certain people are not gonna connect. Certain people like certain things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I seen that.
Have you ever been with a partner that's like just different things that you're into?
I can think of like two.
Yeah, how was that? Oh, don't go into detail with it. I don't
Ah,
know.
yeah.
Like, it just feels
It kind
different.
of blew me. Feel me? I can't be with like, to be honest, I can be with a non-freaky girl, right?
Yeah.
But we're dating. I can't really do that shit. I've done it, so I guess I can do it. Will I do it again?
But it's not sustainable.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
It's not. It's definitely not. If that's your vibe, that's your vibe. But it's just not for me, my nigga. I can't do that. Cause, like, what you mean you don't like this?
Dude, it's not fun. It doesn't spice it up.
Yeah, bro. Like, your mouth
Yeah.
is not on 10. The fuck?
I've had to cut off girls because they just weren't exciting per se. And that is a big turnoff. What is your biggest turnoff?
I was ready for this yesterday. Fuck. Oh, I was thinking about a pet peeve. Okay, turn off?
Turn off.
Hygiene.
Hygiene. Like
Yeah.
bad breath.
Yeah.
Like doesn't put on deodorant.
Smells.
No.
Like,
Doesn't shower adequately.
you know what's crazy? So I linked a girl. I go to her
Okay, I
house.
think this is going a little down. I don't know if you want to put this. I think I'm going to cut you off there. Because people are going to see this and whoever you're going to talk about will see this.
She won't know.
I do not consent this.
Okay, so I won't say
But
it. I won't say it.
in private,
Just point being, take showers. Right? That's not bad, right? Take showers.
because I was going to say the same.
Or better yet, when I say I'm on my way and you said, okay, I'm gonna take a shower, and I get there and it's obvious you didn't take a shower, why do that? At least let me know what I'm getting into so I can stay home. Right?
I just ask for like 30 more minutes.
Of a shower?
No, like for you to shower.
Me?
Them. Like be like,
At
yo, I'm
least,
about to
right?
shower, and then be like, oh, can you give me 30 more minutes, an hour? I haven't done it. It's like, all right, cool, I respect that.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Better a second time than a bad first.
Yeah, no good.
Yeah. No bueno.
Hygiene.
Agreed.
Hygiene.
Yeah, hygiene.
Because the guys have like a stigma around them that they don't take care of themselves, right?
Yeah.
So why the fuck am I like fresh out the box and you like, yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, hygiene for me too. Yeah. My cousin had to dump a guy because of the hygiene. It was funny. I'm like, yeah, well, that's a real thing, you know. Gotta take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, how does that make you think you're gonna take care of them?
Facts. Shit.
Yeah. And like their car, their house.
Car is a big one.
Yeah, man. Car is a big one. So let's go back to the idea of the business. So for your podcast, big reel back.
Yeah, right.
But that was funny though. That was like off script completely. That was not in the previous one.
That was not.
That was
some
not.
news. That was some new sauce.
That was. And that was a lot of laughs.
That was. That shit funny as hell. I can't wait to see this back. That's funny.
I'm excited to hear this audio. I know what you're gonna do, but oh my god, yo, I feel like no girl's gonna contact you after this to hop on the
Right.
podcast.
I thought about it, but then, nah. They will.
It's the cut. They will go for the cut.
Yeah, I'm not a scumbag. And then there are scumbags
not.
out there
He's really not.
who do get play.
Yeah.
They're getting, you feel me? I'm
Yeah.
not an ugly guy. And then if a girl wants to find out if I'm really like a mean guy, you'll hit me up and you'll find out quickly I'm not.
Yeah.
I was
And-
raised by my grandma. And I went to church every Sunday.
Yeah.
I didn't. But I was raised by my grandma.
Yeah. No. I said yes to the grandma part, not the church. I don't know about that.
No, he does know. He accounted. So he's my witness. He
Yes.
knows I've gone to church every Sunday.
I went with him.
I haven't missed one.
He has not. Every Sunday.
I'm there.
Yep. At 8 a.m.
Any church.
Yeah,
6
any church.
6 a.m.
Praying on his
I
knees.
like being there before.
Pause.
Yo, this is a little side thing, yo. I mean, real quick. I mean, no matter of fact, yeah. All right. Church? Why was church so long when we were kids? I feel like I was in there for like 10 hours, B.
Yo, facts. And they just repeat the same stuff over and over and over again. It's like, oh, you get the message.
And it's like opera. Like, bro, my Game Boy died.
Bro, what is going on there?
Just there like, I'm starving, B.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I agree.
But you said big callback to the business.
Oh,
The business.
I was already thinking about church and like that.
Yeah, we can go on that too, shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think it will go back to stuff like that, like just by itself. But I wanted to touch upon Tribe, like, not Tribe, Get Online. So, Tribe is about like community of creators, creating a family. But like, in order for people to understand what each person is doing in their life, they gotta know like their plans to grow it. Like, in my house, for example, in my household, what we do, my parents and my brother and I, we sit together, like let's say every quarter of the year, and we recap how it was, what we did, what our plans are going to be for the next quarter, how we will get there, what's not working. Can you hear that truck?
I can hear it.
Yeah, but not in the mic. Anyway, so
yeah, outside. That's just like noise canceling.
So in my house, we talk about what happened in the past quarter, what we failed at, what we won at, and what we expect for the new one, and what we expect as a family for the new one. So that's something I do. So for you, for example, you're part of the family now. So what happened in your past quarter, and what did you fail at, and what do you think you were good at? Like being fully accountable for it.
Yeah, I think that's big accountability. So,
Yeah.
what I did really well in school. You feel me? But that's just something. You feel me?
Yeah.
The podcast as well. I did good with a lot of the execution. What I did bad was I fell off because I didn't post clips. I didn't even post I didn't post videos. If anything, I featured more than I was on doing my own shit. But I still have the videos there. You feel me? But, like I'm saying, now it's like, I think I could have done better there. Even though I was dropping content. Because a lot of people were talking to me about it. Even after today, January and like midway through February, it's all booking. Like, I'm booked throughout that whole, like, I'm doing things. You feel me? So it's a lot of episodes that are going to be coming. Thank God.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like that before. You feel me? So I think execution, getting it done, and just not slowing down. Because I was letting myself I split my time too many for other people. And when it came time to give myself time, there was none.
Word. It's hard to balance social life, family life, and work. We're adults now. We work.
Bro.
So it's where, let's say there's X hours in a week. You got to focus at least 40 hours of that to work now. We're adults. We got bills to pay.
So if you don't work, that's a blessing. Like, and nobody's even going to say, oh, you're privileged, blah, blah, blah. Shut up.
Yeah.
Like,
they say that because they're jealous.
Yeah, you're jealous. Shit. Yeah. Like, you feel me? I don't want to work. So if
it's
you're not
not
working,
a leisure to you.
Yeah. But like, should you be getting bread? Yes.
100%.
At the same time, get bread. But like, if you're not working, work towards something else. Because you have 40 hours that we don't have.
Correct.
You feel me? And that's not even like feel bad. It's just like, look what he's doing. And he works 40 hours.
Yeah.
Like, what's stopping you?
We're all doing it, Yep. Exactly. So this is what the podcast is for. It's for people that are, building, financing their goals and need an extra push. And this community will be able to help that. So you don't have to, it'll make it easier for you as a creator to grow your personal brand, because the people that are going to get featured in here are also working on similar things, and they're on the same trajectory, just different path. So we're all going to aim to success, but we can do it together. Rather go together than go alone, It'll make it way easier. And if people like you have already, for example, your problem of handling too many things at once, you already did it. You already realized that you were already accountable. You were able to reflect on it. Somebody else that might be graduating high school that's looking to do the same thing might encounter that same issue. And now you giving the solutions like, well, I did too much. Maybe I should handle less. Maybe I should approach it differently. That will help them. I can guarantee that will happen.
Type shit.
It's up to them if they want to listen to it and take action. But you did your part. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So what's the goal for 2024? I hate saying that. What's the goal for this new quarter, for this new chapter? You know, after today.
I need like 4 or 5 videos dropped on that YouTube channel. But I don't know. I'm searching for more because I do year goals. You feel me? And I was just talking to my boy about it yesterday. I can't. I'll tell you after. One of the funny little you feel me, little goal. But the other one is 100K followers on each platform I have.
Word.
That means my Instagram, my main, and then the Get Online Podcast one, the TikTok, the Get Online Podcast TikTok.
Yeah.
That shit can happen like that. It can happen in 3 months. You feel me? So that's one of the goals. The other goal is filming in another country, which I should be doing in March, April. Feel me?
That'll be sick.
Yeah. The UK podcast.
International.
Yeah. Finally get to use my passport. And get a brand deal.
Damn.
And then healthy, stay in the gym, you know, all these things.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, those are mine. And they will happen.
Dude, something I want to give credit to you for is that you're really good at connecting with the community. And I noticed that when we shot yours. And it's because you were able to tap back into what everybody was saying and like put it in the podcast and give them a feature without really being present. But you like brought them into it. And that's sick. I had not seen that before. So that's dope.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man.
Q&A?
Yeah, the Q&A, yeah. Like people were already posting before, a day before, whatever. And then they were like, oh, shit. Like, I wonder if he actually mentioned it. And then that was approached in the podcast and that went up.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
It was nice because when we were filming Chris's podcast and also Jason's. Yo, I had so many questions. I had to split it into 2 videos, and that was like crazy for me.
Cause that is amazing, bro.
Right? I was so happy because, like when I first started doing it, I had to make up a few questions just because there were that many small ones.
Yeah. And
now it's it's OD questions. Damn. So that's like...
That's a great idea. I'm going to use that. I'm going to be like, straightforward. I'm using that.
Disclaimer. I'm going to...
Yeah, that's Victor's idea. I'm stealing it.
No, look, but that's... Yeah, you feel me? I think that's a great way because then people are going to want to see if they got answered.
Yeah. And you keep the community strong. You make sure that it's firm. Those people are part of your family and they will stay. And they feel a connection to you. They trust you. You're able to create that bond with them and you don't disappoint them because they get featured eventually.
True. Even if they don't want to do the whole podcast, they want to be on it, you can feature through questions.
Yeah.
That's really good. That's really good.
Yeah, Max. Yeah.
Thank God, though. That's one of those things I kind of wrote down. And then I was looking. I wrote that down in like 2020. Wow. And I was going through my ideas for the podcast and I seen Q&A. And I was like, oh, let's do that shit now. So I took it from 2020 and brought it to 2023.
Damn.
But even look at that 3-year gap. I wasn't doing shit. You feel me? So it's like those 3 years, I could have been in like Dubai filming right now.
Yeah.
But things happen and it's in the past.
It wasn't the right time.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm not about to say what I could have done.
Yeah,
you
man.
feel me? I'm not 40. And even if you're 40, you feel me? Keep grinding. But what I'm saying is that I have the privilege of being, I have like, not is it privilege? I have the benefit of being young.
Yes.
Of the perk.
Yeah.
So I'm young thinking like this.
Yeah, man.
So let's be young and rich.
That already puts you in the 10% of people, you know?
Yeah.
And that's a great segue, bro.
Yeah, one quick thing is that we talked about this before. We don't care. I think you think the same thing. We don't care about the money. We care about what the money can do for us. We want freedom more than anything.
Yeah.
And money brings that freedom.
Yes.
So it's just freedom.
Yes.
You feel me? I want to be able to pay for people. My loved ones don't have to stress. At the same time, don't like, that's something for another day, but like, yeah, I want to be able to like help my loved ones, help people who really need it.
Yeah.
And help myself.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah, freedom, bro.
Yes. We really don't care about the money. Like, you know how much this cost me. And I've already done the math on how much it'll take me and how far I want it to go. And like, it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be cheap, you know. And like, being an adult comes with more expenses as we go, and it's just a matter of balancing it and seeing what your vision aligns with the most, and telling yourself, okay, that will give me more benefit, more ROI, like more return on investment on the long term, even if it's just happiness and like seeing someone else grow. And so that's part of it. So yeah, money to him and me is not a must. You know, it'll be nice in the future, but at the moment, it's just figuring it out to see what sticks, and trial and error, and then
True.
eventually it will stick because it's something that we've been putting love into it and effort, and you know, if the return on investment is building a great community and not getting money out of it, then let it be it. You know, seeing someone else have joy and like laugh, you know, like laugh along with the jokes that you're saying, that's something good. Like, imagine going to work later, like next week, and then somebody saying, "Oh, I watched the podcast, bro. That was so funny.
Shit's great.
Like, I had a great time." Dude, isn't that dope?
Shit crazy as fuck.
You get out of work somewhere where you don't want to be in a lot of the time. Like, most people don't want to be at work. And being able to line up their mood for a couple hours, like for an hour, 2 hours, like, that is so dope. Like, yo, you spend 2 hours of your day listening to me talking.
It's crazy, right?
Wow.
Shit.
And like, I was also thinking about that. Like, what makes us say to ourselves, you deserve to be listening to this right now. Like, you need to listen to this right now. You don't. You straight up don't.
Yeah.
But there is something different. And like, it may sound cocky, but I don't think it is cocky. We're not depressed with our lives. You know, we're able to smile through it, and it's the perspective that we have, the awareness that we have about the life that we're living, even though it's pretty basic. Go to work, eat, sleep, and go to bed, and, you know, whatever. But we're not doing anything crazy. We're not flying out to Dubai. We're not flying out to England like every other week. We're not doing anything like that. But we're building our goals slowly but surely, and that happiness it comes from something that most people are not able to do. A lot of people just wake up late, go to work, go to bed, and repeat the next day.
Facts.
Yeah, and I think that's why you should kind of like, maybe not spend your whole day listening to it, but like, yo, there's something to learn from everybody. That's the truth, I think.
True. I think so, yeah, as well.
I dropped it. But yeah, dude. It's kind of crazy to like say that, because the people that I want to have on the podcast, like you, for example, like I would say to myself, like, that person is special and deserves to be there. But look at someone else and ask yourself, like, well, why wouldn't I bring them into my podcast? You know, like, why don't you bring just a random into it? It's because they haven't proved themselves yet.
That's something I'm struggling with right now, actually. It's a couple people who want to get on, but it's like, I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you, B. Like, if I get into more depth, like, people will pick out. People will probably know. So it's like, yeah, I struggle with that sometimes. It's something I still struggle with. But, like, you have people there to talk to and they'll guide you. Feel me? At the end of the day, shit, I pray on it and make the best decision, I think, in that moment. Because I don't fuck up too much when it comes to big things. Like, decisions, I don't fuck up like that.
Yeah.
Like 6 for 6, like fucking Jordan. But, yeah, I struggle with that sometimes. But that's what comes with this shit. So I'm not tripping about it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something too. Because, like, when we get to where we're going to be at, it's going to be, like, the privacy might not always be there and shit like that. But, like, I feel like my life built me up to not give a fuck. Like,
yeah, and you shouldn't.
Like, my mental is just, like, really strong because of everything that's gone on in the past, that shit doesn't bother me like that, B. That like, I don't like stress and oh my god, like nah, I'm cooling, bro. Like
Yeah,
the air
man.
is nice. Like I like let's play some indie. Like
Yeah.
light a candle and shit and just chill out. And I don't even smoke, nigga.
He's addicted to H2O.
Yeah, a little bit. Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
Nah, but
you're a hoe for water. You're an H2O.
hoe for water, nigga. But yeah, man, it's like I just be vibing to life, bro. I don't even like to drink like that either. I really just be chilling. So
Yeah. Oh,
no
actually, we
sponsors,
might
no
get
sponsors.
sued for having you there.
You think so?
That water is great, as amazing as the best. Nah, I'm kidding.
It's all right.
Nah. Man, if they honestly like if a company like that like sues you, it's like, how bad does that make you look? Like suing a small business.
It happens all the time, though. You feel me?
It does, right?
Yeah, I mean,
It
I wouldn't
just
mind
goes to
it.
say-
I think that just says I'm doing something good. Okay, if you've seen me,
Oh,
Feel me?
hey, it's free marketing.
free marketing. Yo,
Yo, actually, you know what? Sue me.
I don't know, nigga. If I put you,
Kidding, don't do that, please.
it's just copyright striking or something. Sue me, shit. Nigga, I'm just drinking your water. Like, what the fuck?
If we're drinking, it means that it's good.
Yeah, right, it's available.
It's
I take
available.
core over you guys.
Actually, the water was just there. We just took it.
Yeah, I was just there.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Misa.
Misael, bro. Shout out him, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, yo, if you guys are looking for a studio that has Empower, they're great. It's pretty affordable. Just don't book it when I'm trying to book it,
Yeah.
or when Victor's trying to book it, because then, this beautiful
It
podcast.
might be a Cadillac outside waiting for you.
Yeah.
You
facts.
pop outside, we all tinted out. Get in the car. That might be the scariest thing. Imagine a mob boss. It's like he can't come out the window.
Oh.
It's over for you, dog. But yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, bro. What's your goal with Get Online?
I was thinking about it, and then I was like, why not? Like, I really want to be like one of the best to ever do this shit. Just off a competitive standpoint.
Yeah.
Because I've always been competitive my whole life. And then I recently watched this Michael Jordan thing. And it just really sparked something in my head. Because that was the same edge I had when I was a kid. Just like getting up at like 10 a.m. I don't think at 10 a.m. Like 5 a.m. As like a 12-year-old with my other little brother. I was like 11, 12, 13. We were doing it as kids. And I remember Jordan, like, I always looked up to Jordan. That being, it was him and then Derrick Rose. I say they're both tied for my favorite player right now. Like of all time. But just that drive, like competitiveness, like, oh, you don't like it? Okay. Like,
I'll double down on it.
yeah, like watch this. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like somebody, I promise you, you're just gonna be in the minority just because you want to hate it, but it's like, okay, at the end they still don't give a fuck to me, but it's like a happy, like it's like a good medium.
Yeah.
I can be very competitive sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's in a good way. So the goal being, I just want to be one of the best, and then the ultimate goal, just being able to like do the things I always wanted to do in life, and being a safe space for other people. Like the 2 hours of the hour they're here, it's like they forget about everything,
Nice.
and we're just here.
Word.
That's also wanted to get into acting, because movies can tell like a whole story.
Yeah.
So that's what I really love, to be an escape for that person who needs it. That's what it's all about, B.
Yeah, man.
That's for me. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Reality can be so cruel at some points
Yeah.
that you need that.
Yeah. Just vibe with the kids, you feel me? Figure out your problems. Maybe we'll help you figure it out.
Yeah.
And if not, pray on it, bro. You're not out. You're not out until you say you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Where there's a will, there's really a way.
Exactly. I agree. It's happiness a choice? Do you
Is
think
happiness a choice?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It definitely is.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because you can be rich and mad. You feel me? You can be poor and mad. Like, everybody gets mad. Everybody has problems.
Word.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But happiness has to be a choice. It's all perspective.
Yes. I agree, dude. Yep. 100%. Yeah, man. Sometimes the most successful people are not happy with themselves. That's why there's a lot of, like the 27 Clan type, like artists that like made it so far and couldn't even make it past 27.
Or 25.
Yeah.
Niggas don't be making it to 25.
So sad.
Shit tragic.
It is. Sheesh. So be the best, right? Damn,
I
bro.
want to be like a household name. Like that's him. Because I've always been that. Just growing up. I've always had that type of edge. You feel me? And it's like, that's not going to stop here. I want to do it on a global scale. But I just want my name to be out there. Just because, like, I don't know, I feel like too much people sacrifice things for me. Like, for me to be down here.
Yeah.
I need to be at the top of this shit. Anything. That's just competitiveness, you feel me? At the end of the day, if I'm like number 5 and I'm rich, I don't give a fuck. I could be number 50,000. Nah, I'm still fucking rich. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You feel me? I just need, like, be able to, like I'm saying, there's one goal being the best, and then there's the other goal of being that outlet for people and taking care of the people I love. You feel me? That overcomes this.
Yes.
But this is necessary.
I saw this thing today that was like, if you can have 50,000 eyes on you, let's say, but if only 10 are loyal to you, that's something. But then you could have 1,000 eyes on you, but if those 1,000 eyes are loyal to you, you have more value in those 1,000 than in those 50,000, because those are real.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the quantity; it's about the quality of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. 1,000% agree with that.
It's very true. How do you feel about it? What is your goal for your podcast? I think you've said it, no?
Yeah. I've always wanted to be the middleman, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the middleman is important.
Yeah. In a great way, I don't want to take no commission. That's not the goal. The goal is to create for the heck of it, to make art, and to just dude, I was a filmmaker. I guess my thing is more in the creative side than in the business side. Yeah.
Sometimes it's just fuck up because they go hand in hand.
Yeah, man.
That's where it fucks up.
That's something I've learned a lot. So, dream but don't sleep. So, to me personally, my initial tribe was Dream But Don't Sleep. That's the one that gave me, like, that's my family to me. Jeremy, Dahida, Maxine, Alan, Sid, like all these guys, Josh. To me, they were my first family in terms of business and art. And they, to me, taught me how art and business go hand in hand. And it taught me that a lot of artists struggle with the business part of it. They're unable to profit out of it. And it's something that we talked about with Misa as well. You can make it locally, and everybody can know your name locally, but how do you scale to a more global scene? You could make it in New Jersey, but how do you make it to Chicago?
And I was telling my friend about this. He was struggling with his own content creation things. I was like telling him, he was like, yo, this issue, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, the issues are going to come with whatever you do. You got to figure out your problem, go to the next thing. You'll find 50 solutions. You'll have your fun. Another problem will occur.
Yeah.
And I was setting up my PC. I ran into several problems. Anybody could have just said, fuck that, and quit. Bought a whole PC, 2 monitors for what?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, problems are going to come with anything. You got to be really ready for this shit. Because everything is not easy how you think.
You can buy a Lamborghini, but you don't put regular on it. You gotta put premium.
Hell no, nigga. You feel me?
You probably don't even put premium. You probably put...
I put some other shit. I put Michael Seeker stuff. From like from Space Jam.
Yeah.
I put the secret stuff in there, dog. Because, nigga, like, this thing is just not, like, how do you expect regular problems when you're trying to do spectacular things?
Yeah.
It doesn't happen. You want to do amazing things. Problems will occur.
Yeah, we said that in the last podcast, too. Exceptional results happen with exceptional actions. Yeah.
Yes, bro. This shit not going to be easy.
If you want ordinary results, do ordinary shit. Jinx. Oh, man. Yo, soda.
He's so
Dr. Pepper.
Sponsor me. Sponsor me.
Sponsor me. My favorite soda is Dr. Pepper.
My favorite soda is Dr. Pepper as well.
Is it really?
It is.
Oh, yo.
Oh, shit, shout
I'm
out.
not even like BSing. That is my favorite soda.
For me to the fraternity, the D Pepper fraternity, DP.
Wow. That's rare.
For
Most
real?
people don't like
word.
them.
People don't like it. My cousin said I deserve to be like jailed for it.
What?
He loves Sprite. Sprite is hit. Sprite hit. But like Dr. Pepper is Dr. Pepper.
It's unique.
It's very unique. Feel me?
How come there's Sprite, Canada Dry, you know? There's Coca-Cola, Pepsi, but there's only one Dr. Pepper.
Dead ass. Was it Dr. Thunder?
There's a Dr. Thunder? what kind of broke soda is that?
I'm dead ass. Look it up. You look it up right now. There's a Dr. Thunder.
No way.
Dead ass.
Dr. Thunder.
Yeah, bro. Dr. Thunder.
Bro, I swear if it's burgundy, oh my god, it is burgundy.
Yeah, bro.
No! What is this?
But they're not as popular as like Sierra Mist or like
Sierra Mist is another one.
or like a thing like that.
Dr. Thunder.
Thunder.
Dr. Thunder.
Dr. Thunder. Yo, if you want to throw a bag, Dr. Thunder, like let's work.
Yo, guys, you know what? It's for the people that are frugal.
Yeah, the Dr. Pepper.
For the broke people.
If Dr. Pepper, you want to work too, can work.
Anybody.
The price gotta be right, nigga. You're not about to finesse us.
Price went up.
The price of yesterday is not the price of today.
Facts. I value myself.
I value myself. Self-affirmations and shit. That's really,
Facts.
it's actually very important.
If we do not value ourselves today, they're gonna misvalue us tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. Even when it comes to like relationships, bro. I've been in a relationship with women. If I didn't like really do like say what I wanted,
Yeah.
I would get like finessed. You feel me?
Nice.
Just out time. Every time she called me, I'm like, ugh. And then I gotta pick up. I don't have to, but there are a lot of people who do pick up because they feel like the other girl is entitled to it, and then the girl feels entitled to the phone call, and then vice versa with the guys.
Yeah.
They be calling the girl and she don't want to talk to you. You feel me? So it's all about valuing your time.
Yeah.
Yo, matter of fact, yo, there's a lyric from Dominic Fike, and he was saying that exact shit. That's my guy. You keep passing my phone.
That's his favorite artist.
He was in my top.
Throw it.
You know he was in my top 5. This is gonna look so cool.
Oh, damn.
He said, right? And somebody's blowing up my phone, but I don't know. Where is it? He said. All right. He said, I remember her eyes when I asked her why. All right. Why would you pay for this
You
apartment?
gotta sing it too.
Nah. He said, "What? If I had to shout it too, maybe." He said, "You take this shit from all your bosses and all your boyfriends. I guess I get surprised when you let it slide, but it's no business of mine how you waste your time."
Oh,
Damn it. He's talking, bro. All these people are just gonna waste your time, and it's like when you realize your worth, it's like, damn, how you let that shit slide? But then it's no business of mine.
you
how
become a
waste your
slave to them.
time. Yeah. Crazy.
That's modern slavery.
All these damn chains, modern slavery. But this ain't 1800s, so they pay me.
Yeah, this guy's spitting, dude. That was a while.
That's Quavo.
Is it really? I don't listen to him.
Yeah, if he, that is definitely Quavo. But yeah,
I don't care who it was. That was fine. Shout out to him. Sponsor us.
Quavo sponsor, please. Quavo, that's the guy from Migos.
Please.
That's like the head honcho.
I know.
You know Quavo?
I know Quavo.
I'm bugging. I'm sorry. I don't know. I thought you didn't know.
Culture. Isn't he dating Cardi B?
What? Nigga, that's opposite.
Oh, that's opposite. Well,
He said I'm not that on culture.
that's one of the 3. I know one of them passed away. Rip.
Yeah,
Rest in
RP
peace.
take over, bro.
Oh, stay cuff. Oh, he
What a
got it.
pass. What a pass.
Oh man, this is funny.
Chris.
Where were we? So they're taking a photo. You gotta smile. Just play cool, you know.
Like,
Oh no! What?
no shot.
No.
So I did a podcast today, and he said, "What?
What? No way!
No shot."
No.
Nah, but yeah. Yeah, bro. It's actually very important. The thumbnail as well. Understanding the business.
Yo,
of shit.
facts. Thumbnails. Oh,
Yeah.
that could be the thumbnail right there. And,
Thumbnail.
but yeah, the slavery thing. Dude, that lyrics was so dope because I've been having this thought again. These are all thoughts that I just haven't write down. You guys will realize I do this often. That what this is a little religious, but it's okay.
Type shit.
Yeah. What makes a god be a god?
Shit.
Like in the Bible.
Divine knowledge, I think.
Divine knowledge. Okay. Yeah, that's an aspect of it.
Type shit.
I agree. Yeah. But another aspect of it is creation.
Damn.
Like God created everything. So, if you see it from that lens of creation, and this is something we talked about in the last podcast that I love, dude. This was, I think, my favorite part of it. And you said, how crazy is it to have an idea in your head and, let it be whatever, and then bring it to life and share it with the world. Wow. Dude, that is so freaking amazing.
This shit is crazy.
It is incredible to, like you have little sparks in your head of electricity that just come together and bam, that's a good one. How can you determine what's good, what's bad, what comes to the surface, what doesn't, what gets discarded, what stays? It's incredible. And who to share it with, who not to share it with. It is unbelievable. And so, you said that last time, and I think that is going back to is it recording? Sorry. No. So going back to the creation aspect. If a God is a creator, and so if we're able to bring ideas to life, that means that we're creating it. Doesn't that make us gods as well? To some extent? Because a God, is different things. It's also divine justice. Or like being able to determine good from bad. And so, in a sense, if you're able to create, then you're a demigod, per se. So why wouldn't you treat yourself as a god?
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I think to be a god, you have to be a god of something, right? Like creation or some shit. So the fact that I feel like demigod is the perfect way to put it, because it's like we're not that, but it's like we're not nothing either.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we're doing what we're doing, just as humans, it's kind of crazy, right? Cause like, what the fuck? Where does everything come from?
If you look at I've always had that thought that we are our own God, and our dreams become our biggest God in itself. A God is something that you praise also. So if what you praise is money, then money becomes your God. If you praise your girlfriend, then your girlfriend becomes your God as well.
That's no cap.
Yeah. So that's why you gotta focus on your own vision, because you're your God, and that's what gives you joy. So, so if you're your God, you gotta respect yourself, and you gotta work to your best ability to achieve it. And I forgot where I was going with it. Shit.
God, religion.
Oh, yeah. So if you think about it, so that's something that I've had in the past. We're our own God because we are able to create. So if you look at how our brain looks, and Joe Rogan recently pointed it out in a podcast, and like it proved it, that like there is something there, that our brains, like the inside of our brains, if you like take a microscope, it looks exactly as like how nebulas work. Like if you were to zoom out and like observe the universe, and it's like exact same color, like it's just like webs and webs of matter together, just creation. And it's like we have that within our brains. Humans are not machines. We have a machine within us, and we're able to create and express that with the rest of the world. So how small are we in this world? And how, not only how small are we, but how small do we make ourselves seem by becoming slaves to others? You know, you go to work and you belittle yourself willingly by accepting whatever they just tell you and doing whatever they just tell you to do, even though it may not be within your own nature and your own values.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's facts.
It's crazy.
Yeah, she can be tight because it's like, it's almost like we're not meant to do these things.
We're not.
So you have to break out of that shit.
Yeah.
Because you need the bread. They have the bread.
Yeah.
So if you find it somewhere else, you can get it at a larger scale. You don't need them. Because there's always going to be that one jackass who will take over for your spot. As soon as you leave, they will hire somebody. You could die. They will hire somebody the next day.
Yeah. You brought up Michael Jordan before, and you said that like he inspired you because he was like confident and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think he had a God complex?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
And there's a difference between an exceptional person and an ordinary person. You believe in yourself. It doesn't mean that you belittle the other people. You might belittle them because that's what somebody that's at the top does. Says, you're not up to my level. And that's not bad. It's just the way things are. If Joe Rogan talked to us today and said, you're not up to our level, that's truth. And that's just a matter of how you view it. But you can tell yourself, I am up to your level, and I will prove it to you. And you show your value, and then you contradict them. You know, sometimes what you stand for is much more important than anybody who's telling you it. And it's because you are your own God. The moment you become their slave is the moment you submit your God to them.
It's facts. You think about it. It makes sense. Like, I wonder why some people just like take certain shit, and why do I always feel like a different way about things?
Yeah.
And then it's like they confuse your confidence stuff for like cockiness and shit. I learned very long ago to not give a fuck about what anybody thinks.
Yeah.
And that's like truth. People say that shit, but then they do. Like maybe right, maybe to some degree I do, some way somehow, but not to my knowledge, because I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, and I really just don't care. Like, there's maximum confidence in everything I do.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be that way, because in the world where it's so like complex and like mad competition, if you don't think that way, you'll be at the bottom.
Yes.
That's why I think Michael Jordan was so great.
Yeah. Confidence is a really big skill. Yeah. There was this thing that was like the most successful people are the ones that have got complex or something like that. If you want to be successful, you need to be confident, so confident that nobody can deny it.
Mm.
That, like, you can tell it to yourself in the mirror and you will not crack a smile. You will believe it. My friend told me recently, she didn't do it in bad harm. It was just small talk. But she was like, you're not an expensive brand. Or like, you're not a valuable brand. And like, that to me stuck out so much. And I told her later on, like, we were like, yeah, I know, like, you didn't say it in any bad harm. But like, that to me stuck out because I do see myself as a valuable brand. And I do see myself, I do have a God complex. I do think I'm better than other people. It is. Like, we might play like soccer and I will be the most out of shape person. But in my eyes, bro, I will attempt to do like anything on the book. And I will fail at it, but I'll be like, I tried it.
Yeah.
And like, it is what it is. And you got to see yourself that way, because if you don't see yourself that way, no one else will. How many times have your parents, like, well, not for you, I'm sorry, but like your friends, that was like kind of messed up. I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
But like your friends, how many times have your own friends belittle you?
I don't have friends like that.
Okay, well, close people to you?
I can't think of any. Well, I can't think of any. Who could even be my friend? It's people I am your friend. Yeah, but you don't belittle me.
I will start doing that.
Because I don't keep the niggas around me. Because your circle becomes your thoughts.
Word.
That's why I like to inspire other people. Because then that shit comes back to me, like it's doing today.
Facts.
Not cuz, but those are one of the perks.
Facts.
So I don't have anybody who belittles me.
Yeah.
Everybody I talk to in my circle, but thinks very highly of me as I think highly of them.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. So there's no nigga in that circle who can say anything.
Yes.
And if you are a nigga, you're not. If you're thinking to yourself, wait, what? No, because I've told him this. You're not in that circle, nigga.
Yeah.
If you don't think about me, nigga.
Yeah. I know some people that whose parents like completely don't believe in their vision, and instead of like helping them out, it's just like belittling them.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, that's your closest person. That person gave birth to you, and they're not supporting you. Why? Like, that's so messed up. Yeah, man. You gotta be counting your blessings.
You gotta be your own hero.
Yeah.
Okay.
We talked about that in the last one.
Dude, that podcast is gonna be so fire at 100K.
What was the be your own hero concept?
It was, if you're blessed to have people around you who support you and all these things, it's amazing. That's a blessing in itself. If you have 3, you're like blessed. If you even have 1, you feel me? Pray, because that was really good. That's amazing. A lot of people don't have that. If you have nothing, you have no choice but to either submit or become your own hero.
Yeah.
And that's where confidence and ego comes into play.
Yes.
Because if you don't got yourself, who got you? You don't got anybody else there, right?
Yeah. Facts.
That's if, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. Either submit or become your own hero.
Yeah.
It's sad to say, but that's the way the life is.
You said it last time, and I really loved it, about the ego thing. You're like...
Yeah. That's when I opened up to the book you gave me. Shout out Juanesogo. He got me a book.
Yeah.
And the flag.
Yeah, and a flag.
Seek discomfort.
Yes.
Seek discomfort.
Shout out to Yes Theory.
Yes, there you seek it.
Yes.
Seek discomfort.
But you said in the last time that in the last podcast that you brought up greed, and you were like, oh no, it wasn't greed. It was ego, yeah. And you were like, ego is actually good. And I was like,
it is.
Yeah. So I want you to touch upon that, because that was so good.
And he said, it came from like ASAP Rocky, like the song I was listening to. He said, my mind is out of orbit, plus my ego got endorsements. Heard the people want that raw shit, but y'all be talking bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, and I'll word line for line. So my mind is out of orbit says I think I'm not in the same realm as niggas. I'm thinking I'm thinking different. And it shows. Just because you know when that nigga walk into the room that the shit is gonna shake. You know that shit. There's differences to niggas. And then my ego got endorsements. I didn't kill him, but we talked. You can say it like that. I didn't kill my ego because niggas wanted me to kill it. But we talked. It's almost like that. And you need that shit. So my ego got endorsements. So now you're doing this thing and this niggas is paying this nigga, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I heard the people want that raw shit. Shall we talking bullshit? Because people don't want the truth. Because when I tell the girl, I'm not looking for anything, you think you can change my mind later. And you're saying, why are guys liars? Well, the nigga just told you the truth.
Yeah.
So now if I tell the story to somebody else, they're going to think, oh, I'm not going to tell the truth anymore. And then that's where they go.
Yeah.
People don't want the truth. They want bullshit, nigga.
Yeah.
And ego is very important because that's what's going to take you to the next level. That's what's going to make you be your own superhero.
Yes.
That's what's going to make you, like, feel like it's different. It's a different type of feeling when you feel like that fucking nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm already a millionaire. And now I'm not even, like, I don't have $1 million. But I feel like it's more now than ever, but I've always felt like that nigga. Always. You feel me? No matter how sad I've been, next day I'm back at it. And that shit just oozes out of me. I'm just that fucking nigga. And that's what I mean by confidence. That shit can never go anywhere. So ego is very important.
Yes.
Especially in this world.
Yeah. Ego goes a very long way. I think that's what that's a superhero aspect. That's a superpower aspect of it.
Yeah.
That a lot of people would rather exclude instead of trying to tame it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I needed that shit a lot when I was a kid, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I think that's where that comes from. I was a kid, like lost. And I grew up with my grandma, so she didn't always have like the best advice. You feel me? And I couldn't really talk to her about some certain things.
You had to grow up to be your own hero.
Yeah. So it's like I became tough on my own with the help of some other people, right? But no, you feel me? Just alone. I was really in, like, you feel me, dark places. But then you become your own hero and you turn the fuck up.
Yeah.
And now, like, I love being alone now.
A lot of people seek. We talked about this a lot, and it's something I say very often. It's pleasure is equals death.
Yeah, pleasure equals death.
Yeah,
Shout out Juanes.
Yeah, and that yeah was not on purpose. That was just a random yeah. It was an automatic yeah. But sometimes we get instant gratification, the pleasure, from being surrounded by other people. But when you're alone, you're able to dwell within your own problems and come up with the solutions to them. So that is the ego part, and that is the good part of the ego. It gives you resilience and discipline and accountability. And being surrounded by a lot of people masquerades that, and it makes you refocus your energy on their problems rather than fixing your own problems.
Damn. That's facts.
Wow. This is why we record podcast.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
these conversations are good to have.
It's good.
It's good. I can't wait to have Chris on this.
It's weird, right? Shout out Chris, yeah. If you want to see Chris,
if you want to see Chris, just leave comments saying Chris.
He said, I'm here. Yeah, bro.
Dude.
I keep yelling. I look in the I be walking and I see like a shadow and I look bald in my shadow. I'm like, holy shit. Even when I shake my head, I'm like, oh, there's like so much weight that's not there, dog.
Haircuts are the male makeup.
I say a beard is.
A beard is, yeah.
I say beard. But even though it's still natural, makeup isn't natural. But like a beard definitely is. A beard can make or break a nigga.
Dude, I feel like makeup gives
It's like the last result. It's like the last result.
Would you be with a girl that wears a lot of makeup?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I would just tell my ex, like, you look fire without that shit. But if you want to wear it, wear it.
Imagine kissing her and like makeup getting.
That's happened to me before.
It has.
Yeah, especially on my coat.
Oh, yeah. I've had that, yeah.
Yeah, it's just not nice. But I would date her. What about you?
I mean, I'm not going to be like, you wear too much makeup, I can't date you. But I'll be more hyper aware as to why she's wearing it.
Yeah.
Because if you're wearing so much, it's because you're not content with how you currently look.
To be honest, it depends, to be honest. Because another girl would say, I just want to wear it for me. Like, what? And then they go on about it. And then who am I to tell them that they're wrong? You feel me?
Yeah.
So I
your
just
body, your choice, correct.
Yeah, type shit. Just let it rock. But then it's like when you see other things, as if you always need validation.
Yes.
Then it's like, okay. Then you can start connecting dots.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, yeah.
You gotta be aware of shit for real.
Yes, dude.
Like of the room, the business room, like how somebody reacts to you, and how like it's everything. Awareness it's very much key. We talked about that.
Yeah, man.
Very much key.
That is very true. I agree with that.
I'm still learning shit.
There was another thing that we talked about in the last podcast. That was the architecture. I don't know if you remember, but it was like humans restrain themselves in terms of creativity instead of, because humans are nature, we're animals. So we put boxes in our lives in terms of architecture. Like you look around and you see houses that are like, for example, in our neighborhoods, like Northburg and Union City, and you go to different towns that are in the outskirts, like where you live. Yeah. Not the outskirts, but like they're different towns, and the houses start having more creativity to them. Like when we were driving here, I was saying like, yo, look at that house. Like that house is so beautiful. And it just looks different than every other house around mine, because an architecture actually like made the plans and put love into it and was like, oh, I want to have this and that and this, compared to where we live, where Chris and I live, it comes out of necessity. There's more people there, so it's just a matter of just cramming it in and then making a box and then just having it fit there. And that goes against our nature. And there is no beauty to that because it's kind of like bland. It's like eating food without seasoning. And so when you look at a plant like this one, you know, like it has its root and then it has like the main like source, but then it just starts sprouting into different places. And that's how nature and that's how architecture should be.
I remember now.
Yeah, flawless and like just go into the sidewalk and destroy the sidewalk just because you can. And that's where beauty comes from not having boundaries. The clouds, we spoke about that, how clouds are shapeless, and that shape is what makes it beautiful. You're not going to tell a cloud you look ugly today. Fam, you try doing a better job then.
Because now cloud is a shape.
Mm-hmm. Imagine seeing a square cloud.
Nah, all right, shit crazy. And now you have to address the cloud.
Yeah,
as its own like shape, because it's, you feel me? It made its own thing.
Yes,
that's crazy. That just goes for everything in life as well.
Don't restrain yourself.
No,
follow your ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Everybody talks about killing your ego, but nobody's willing to accept that there's good and bad and good.
Yeah. To kill your ego is to conform.
Yeah.
Very important. Very important.
The people that become the most successful are the ones that have learned to navigate their ego, not to kill it. And they have learned to create power from others who have killed it.
That's facts.
Is it morally correct? Well, it depends on the individual.
Word. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. Cause at the end of the day, it's like you look out for other people, but like if you're not looking out for yourself, how can you can't help it? You can't help others. You can't even help yourself.
It's kind of crazy growing up and getting older.
Yeah, that shit used to scare me. I mean, it kind of does still, but I don't want to get old like that, man.
Having more responsibilities and like responsibilities that actually affect you, like legally.
Yeah.
Like, yo, dang. Like having bills, like credit cards, and like knowing that you don't have power anymore, that your power is in the hands of other people. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine if you lost your job tomorrow. It's like, damn, what am I going to do now? Like, how am I going to, first of all, feed myself? You know, find a home. How am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to keep my hobbies alive, my podcast alive? How's that going to happen? It's so hard, man. It's so scary.
It's scary as fuck. So you got to break out of that shit.
Yeah, dude.
You got to break out of the race while you're ahead, B. Yeah. While you can. And then, yo, as soon as that door closes, it's fucking over.
Yeah, man.
No kids all 2024. Fuck that.
Dude.
Kids, that shit'll fuck up the vision.
Oh, my God.
It's over. You want to talk about a race, bro? What? It's fucking over. My friend said he's moving to Cuba. He said, I'm moving to Cuba. I'm not even from Cuba. Shout out that nigga Axel.
Speak Spanish?
Fluent Spanish.
Oh, okay.
He was like, he was like from some part of Africa, and he just goes straight to Cuba. Like, you really won't find him. Who thinks to look for that?
God.
Yeah. He said, forget about the fucking future. He's like, I'm moving to fucking Cuba. I'm not even from there. Yeah, bro. Yeah, none of that shit.
Oh my God.
I could tell a little story about how I almost got, you feel me? But like,
what is it?
I said I could tell a story about like how like I'm not gonna tell a story, but I basically almost like some girl tried to trap me before,
They tried to what?
Trap me. But I was like, I knew what the fuck she was doing. So I was like, nah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had a brain fart. Okay.
Nah, yeah, shit crazy. Shit wicked. Nope.
No.
No.
No. Not yet.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm like 30 something.
Bringing life to a different individual is so crazy.
Right?
Oh my God, dude. How does that happen, man? From this little material, in 9 months, you get this life form, bro.
It's like a digital copy of you.
Yeah, dude, that's able to think and create its own ideas.
I'm good off that shit. So
Wow.
I'm like 30 at least. I like to see the little jit though. You feel me? The next, you feel me? The last avatar and shit. The last airbender. That should be tough. You feel me? Have a little jit. But like, I'm not doing that shit right now.
But do you think like
your
your mindset is like, if it was to happen today, like, do you think you'd be a good father?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I think I'd be a great dad.
Yeah.
Fuck those. What did Jordan say? Fuck them kids.
God. Not in that way.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Wait, I thought you were talking like Bill Cosby.
No.
No?
Never.
Jordan?
Michael Jordan. They said, oh, these kids want to take a photo with you. Fuck them kids. I think
I am
that's the story.
very uncultured, guys.
I think that's the story. But I do know there's a meme. It says Jordan. It's like black and white. And then in like inspirational quote, it says, fuck them kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen a different thing, I think.
No, I don't even want to know what the fuck. Whoa. This nigga said R. Kelly. Chill.
I said Cosby.
No, but like, what did Cosby do to kids?
Something similar, no? Yo, I'm just throwing random names. Dude, I am the worst person with like famous people's names.
Nah, yeah, fuck them kids though. I'm not trying to do that. I don't want kids. Not right now.
Word. Yeah. No.
And then if you pick the wrong like baby mother, like you're fucked.
Oh my God, for life.
Cause like it's fun for the moment, and then you're like, damn, I gotta work with this girl every fucking day.
Yeah,
and I've dealt with women that are so fucking annoying.
Oh my God.
And then like, oh, we can just leave it like that, 'cause we're not tied down to each other. They might have thought I was so annoying, but it's like, all right, we're good, we can leave.
And that screws up the kid.
Yeah,
Not only you personally, but the kid.
they gotta stay there for the jit. You gotta see their mom. You gotta worry if she's bringing guys over and the guy's talking to your kid, like fucking up.
Yeah.
The thing you're
If
saying.
she hates you, what makes you think she won't tell the kid to hate you as well?
I've seen that shit. That shit happens all the time, bro. That shit is dumb. That shit is
Dude,
dead.
it's so sad seeing other parents that are immature raise another life form. It's like a kid raising a kid, pretty much.
Yeah.
Why? And then I was having this talk with my friend. It's like, if a father robs a let's say a store for groceries to feed his child, is the father in the wrong?
I mean, yeah, you're stealing from somebody.
Yeah, and not only that, but you were responsible. You had the action, so it is your it was the result of your action that you had a kid. So you should have thought about that before going in to that, And it's like, well, you can't say that, oh, I'm doing it for my kid. It's like, no, you're...
For yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. It was ultimately for yourself.
It's just, that shit give me PTSD and I don't even have a kid. I don't want that shit, man.
That'll be so crazy, man.
Yeah, with the right girl, that'd be dope. But like, again,
Yeah.
we talked about that shit. I don't want that. Not right now.
Yeah,
If you find me, oh shit, it's dope. It's day. But like, I'm good off that shit.
Dude, imagine finding the right girl. Shit.
That kind of scares me.
It scares you?
Kind of.
Dude, it makes me eager.
Yeah, it's
How
nice.
does it scare you?
Cause it's like, damn, I'm learning, bro. Like, I'm still learning. Like, I don't want to like. She's like for me and shit, and I'm fucking up. Cause like from my last relationship, I learned so much things. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm not that same person I was in the other relationship. I'm different now. I'm evolved.
Yeah.
You feel me? So what if I find this girl and it's like, I let this thing get to me. I'm still learning. You feel me? It's like, damn, bro.
But the right girl will help you grow.
Yeah, but like, what if you know? If you don't know how to accept it?
Could
Like,
be.
what if you don't know how to like react to it? You feel me? She could be the perfect girl. It takes two to do things. She could be the perfect girl, but she would never be a perfect girl. You feel me?
Yes, because there is no such thing as
Exactly. So it's like, she'll help me grow, but how did she do it? How'd she go about doing it? Does she nag me? Does she, you feel me? Does she say it in a soft way? Do I need a more assertive person? It just keep going on.
Word.
Yeah, bro. So it's difficult. That's why that shit scares me, man.
Damn, that's a great point.
Yeah. What if I'm not that nigga for you yet? You feel me? You can
What
help
if-
me become it.
What if
I
you
think I'll be good though, but
turn
like,
her
still.
down, and then eventually in 10 years you become that person, and then you're like, damn, like now that person would be perfect for me.
We don't know how they are now. Maybe they were perfect for you in that moment, but not anymore.
Yeah.
I've dealt with that recently.
Huh.
Not the same girl I went into. Like, we left that situation. I left that situation, sad as fuck about it. And like a month or two later, I was like, damn, that shit's not for me. Yeah.
People change and outgrow themselves.
Yeah. They just conform to the world in different ways.
Yeah.
Some people think they're being a rebel. I mean, nah. You're still conforming to the world.
Yeah.
Because you're doing the opposite of what you think they want you to do. So you're still conforming in a way. You get me?
Yeah.
Because what are you doing the opposite of? What? The world. So you're conforming to that shit. Because to have winners, we need losers. So
Somebody's got to take the dirty water, you know.
somebody got to flip burgers, B.
Yeah. Not everybody can be a millionaire.
Nope.
Damn. That's true.
Burgers? Fuck out.
That's
I mean, shout out you getting your bread, but if that's what you want to do for the rest of your life, that's on you. If that's what you like, that's what you like. It's not for me though.
that's the type of world we live in, like in America, in a capitalist society,
Yeah.
where everything is the reward is money.
Word, right?
Yeah. You look at other countries and the reward is not money because there is no money. But there is more life there.
Shit.
You know, there's less boundaries, less restrictions. And if there is restrictions, there's nobody enforcing them. But here there is a law and there is enforcement. And you get praised for finding the loopholes. And then the reward ends up being money and wealth.
That's facts. Yeah, what if you meet a girl, she's like your perfect type,
Uh-huh.
but like she doesn't see things like you do. She doesn't want big things and stuff like that. So she is perfect in a lot of ways, or she's amazing in a lot of ways. But that one way, like you can try to picture a perfect girl and then add the quality traits and stuff, and then she doesn't want what you want.
Like ambitious wise?
Yeah. Does that kill things for you?
Is she not ambitious on her own stuff? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she's alright. It's like, I'll work at this job, this office job. It's alright. Which again, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But like, yeah.
I feel like if that's what's bringing joy to you, all power to you. But don't complain to me later on why you're a slave to someone else. You know, my goal is to break out of this jail and to find my freedom and to buy my freedom. But if you want to do that and that's your joy, you know, some people are more submissive than others. I feel like I am more dominant in that sense. So I need control of that. I need that power. But if you're willing to let that be, all power to you. Just don't come to me complaining later on because you knew what you were getting yourself into.
I think I think the same thing.
Some people are masochists, bro.
Like they like pain.
Yeah, they just like failing. Like, you know people that like just like to gossip.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, that's not improvement.
That shit blow me, my nigga.
You know,
Every
there's
time you want to talk about some bullshit. Oh,
there's
she said that, she
reflection
said
and gossip.
that. Yeah, like bro, niggas do not give a fuck. I do not care. Like I'm thinking about some other shit. You want to talk about this guy at work talking shit about another girl?
Who cares?
Give a fuck, nigga. But Misa said if it's not fucking with my money or my
Or my peace.
or the love of my life, then it don't bother me.
Yeah.
That's true. That's just like a sum of what I've been feeling already. Like, I mean, I'm single still. But it's like, yeah, if you're not fucking with my family or my money, what the fuck what do we got to talk about?
Yeah. And you say this very often. A male's biggest downfall is women.
I do. That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true. I've seen it too.
A male
Dumbass niggas.
person will sell their soul just to be with a girl.
They kill niggas over girls, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's wicked. It's wicked. Then you want to talk about, oh, I can't. I'm with my girl right now. Or if I come, my girl got to come. Stay home.
Yeah.
You're not inviting you out anymore, cuz. Fuck out of here, bro.
You're
That
your
could be
own
your biggest
personality.
downfall. Like, screaming at you to get off the game. Like, screaming at you for, like, oh, what, comparing you to other guys? Oh,
Yeah.
but he bought his girl this. Like, you can, like, what?
What? Dude, I hate when
Keep
people in relationships, this is something I will never do in my future relationships. I've learned from it. And it's the sharing locations, bro.
I share locations. I won't even cap. I share locations.
Oh, no. No. Or, like, sharing, like, passwords and usernames
Nah,
for
never that.
social media.
I wasn't allowed into my ex's Finsta. Is that like crazy?
That is crazy. Like, you didn't have access to, like, following?
She didn't even let
or,
me
like,
follow it.
Oh, nah, fam. There was stuff going on there. Sorry.
You think so? Because I have a
I
had
know
a boy.
so.
You know what? It's crazy. She's like one of the sweetest girls I ever met. And the way it ended, it made me change my perspective on women.
What happened at the end of that? Oh, is it?
I mean, fuck it, right?
Chris was like, no.
Fuck it, dude. Basically, long story
It is
short,
what it is.
I felt. Long story short, we broke up. We talking. I was waiting for us to get back together. We never did. But she just said, "I love you, but like, I don't want to lose you, but I'm not ready to date either. I just want you there." It sounds crazy. It's not gonna. But you can see why I don't want to date anymore, my nigga. I'm done with that shit. But I mean, at least for now. But basically,
But broken people hurt more broken people.
yeah. But I'm not broken, nigga.
Sounded like you were broken.
I'm hurt. I was hurt. You can say I was hurt. But am I broken? Nah. I've had people die that weren't supposed to die till I was old. So it's like, nah, broke. Fuck out of here. But I was hurt by it. Long story short, though, she I basically like ended up kind of finding out that like the reason, like one of the reasons, well, towards the end, where I was just stopped responding to her because it's like I'm not like I told her from the beginning. I was like, me in love with you as a friend and me in love with you as like an actual lover, or me as a friend and me as a lover is different. Cause you feel me? I take friendships kind of like different. Like if we're like, what are we doing? If I don't know you for this type of like time, you feel me? You might be liable to get the fuck out unless we're doing something. But it's different. I can explain to you more after. You feel me? But point being, like she kind of wasn't the girl I really wanted to have as a friend.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, yeah. So then we then stopped talking, and then I later find out that towards the end of the relationship, like not relationship, towards the end of that
Situationship.
yeah, situationship. 'Cause we weren't even dating. She was kind of like deciding over me and another nigga. And
How messed up is that?
that fucked me up because I was like, I literally went home and listened to Juice WRLD that day, and we've been stopped talking. Yo, shout out Juice, but
Crazy.
I was like, damn, that's fucked up, nigga, because I was waiting, and I wasn't talking to no women at all.
That is so messed up.
I was kind of tight. I was tight as fuck, and I was just like, damn, that's mad. Like, local, that's fucked up, man. That fucked up. And then yeah, that kind of changed my perspective on women, bro. That like a sweet girl like that, even if somebody could say, "Oh, you guys weren't talking," blah, 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 but like it's like, yo, like you knew I was there for it.
I trusted you.
Yeah,
You played with
you told
me.
me the same thing. Like you told me like you just weren't sure, and then later on, there's another nigga there.
Wow.
You're just not sure about me. Like, say
I think
that.
it's a personal problem. It's like you're not sure about what you want.
Yeah, but you want to have the options there.
Exactly.
It's not how life fucking works.
No.
And then when she like came back to find a nigga, I was gone.
Yeah.
I didn't want it. Again,
Yeah.
you feel me?
I hate saying that like women are bad or like men are bad. I don't agree with that. I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
I think it's just broken people hurt more people.
Yeah.
And it's the way they were raised. I think maybe that person lacked something or something happened there. Like she wasn't fulfilled. And like that's something that happened with quote unquote what the world determines as beautiful. Like a lot of attractive women are pretty messed up, bro.
Yeah.
It is so sad.
That shit put me in a bad mood.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I worked in media. I've seen some crazy stuff. Sometimes the most beautiful women that I've seen are the most insecure. And the ones that are willing to like do anything for anything. And I'm like, why? Like you're already ahead on life. If you look at like in the type of people that get ahead in life more is attractive people just have an upper hand on people who are not good looking.
Like if you're ugly approaching somebody, it's like, oh, the fuck.
Exactly.
If you're good looking, it's like, okay, what's up?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's more,
It's a
and it's natural. You're more pleasing to be around because I find more pleasure looking at you than looking at something. I'm thinking of art when I say that. Like imagine having a super beautiful art piece and then having like a, well, my
It's like somebody just
kid
sneezed
drew
on a canvas.
Yeah, it's like, bro. But yeah, so humans are very weird. They're very insecure in themselves. Their self-esteem depends on what other people think. Once you crack that, and you're able to take back the control over your own actions and not let it be done from other people, then you're in power again and you're able to overcome anything. So you not taking her back is like, you're nothing to me. Your beauty is just superficial.
Yeah, she was gorgeous. I think she's probably the most beautiful girl I've ever dated in my life.
But now in your eyes, she's like internally.
Oh, now I don't like. I guess you could say we're cool, but I don't like.
Never again.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like I actually like. We don't mesh together, but we had before. Was what we had before. We have nothing now. I don't want anything. You feel me?
Yeah.
Did a nigga that way? What the fuck, nigga? I didn't do that shit to you. Even when we were on a month break, I did not do that shit to you. No contact. God only knows. Cause my boy was telling me too. He was like, "Yo, Vic." He's like, "Yo, not for nothing. You don't know what this girl's doing." I was like, "Yo, Mike, you don't know this girl. Like, she is fucking no."
He said, "I can fix her."
No, she didn't need fixing. Well, I mean, in different ways, but like, she's not a bad person. You feel me? She just went through shit. Also.
Okay.
This nigga.
Nah,
No,
bro,
listen,
I'm the type of person that doesn't forget shit.
No, yeah, for sure. Is that you really like, loco? Like, you really just gotta like trust me. Do you think I'm intelligent?
Yeah.
Try to trust me on this one.
Okay.
You feel me?
I
Try
trust
to
you.
trust me on this one. That like this
Okay.
girl did not give off signs like that at all. You feel me? I can go into more details why, but like that's like more like confidential shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. So when it came to that shit, I was just like, what the fuck? And during that month break, right? But anyway, my boy was like, yo, you like Victor. He's like, you out here thinking about her. Yo, he's like, you not even talking to her. He's like, she can get her bag blown out and you don't even know.
Damn, that's a very graphic image right there for somebody that's still in love with that person.
So he was like, I was like, nah, nothing, Mike. You don't even know this girl. Like you feel. I said, Mike. Shout out my nigga Mike. Fuck it. So I was like, Big Mike. So I was like, yo, B, trust me, like this girl, blah blah. He's like, yo, Vic. I was like, I know this girl. He's like, Victor, you don't know anybody. And I was like, nigga, you not lying, cause I don't know anybody. And I think a little bit.
Those be the real ones.
Yeah, that's my nigga, bro. So Then he was like, it's crazy because before he's like, yo, Vic, would you fuck with girls? Like girls who, not girls, whoa. Would you fuck with girls who have a nigga? And I said, nah, bro, mad respectful. Like, you feel me? Like, they have a nigga. Like, even if they want to do something, I wouldn't do it. And he was like, yo, this nigga's on the light side. He's like, yo, this thing. He's like, nah, fuck that shit, Vic. Like, if they want to do it, let them do it. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna have respect for their nigga just because I wouldn't want it done to me. I was raised up by my grandma, bro. I was very respectful of me. Still am. But, like,
has that changed?
I'll tell you right now. He was like, I was like, yo, this girl hit me up, bitch. She got a whole nigga. And then he was like, that's crazy. He's like, so what? I was like, he's like, you still gonna talk to her?
He said that's crazy.
he said, oh, so you still gonna talk to her? And I was like, yeah, nigga, the fuck. And then he said, I was like, that's not my fucking girl. And then he's like, yeah, look at this nigga. He's like, he went to the dark side. But it's truthfully like, you do what you want to do. Like, that's not my girl.
Yeah.
Like, one life to do what the fuck you want. So it's like, I'm gonna do that, nigga. Whether I changed or what, I think I changed for the better. But like, whether I changed or what, nigga, I definitely did change after that relationship. I didn't look at people the same.
Yeah,
I didn't expect that.
I've been in that situation twice, and I've followed through on it too.
Word?
Yeah, and it's like, and I've had conversations about it, and I'm like, people told me like, oh no, you're an asshole. You're just part of it. Like you're also bad for doing it, and I'm like, you know, I get it, but like that's not my relationship. It's like you should, if you're really happy in your relationship, then you wouldn't even consider that an option.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what would I want it done to myself? Hell no.
No.
I would instantly like break up with them. And if they're doing it like again and over again, it's like there's something there.
So sometimes there is no. I learned this from Dwight fucking Schrute on The Office. He says sometimes there's nothing to be learned. Sometimes shit just happens to you. Like, oh, was she lacking here? Where were you lacking? Nigga, she just did it. Yeah. Like, that's really what it comes to sometimes. Yeah. And if you're taken, you want to talk to me, we can do it. We can make that happen. Swear to God.
Yo! That's why he's not ready to get married. And that's okay.
Nah.
No. I'm serious. That's okay. Because you're not, you could find a wife material girl, but if you're not husband material, then what are you doing?
I don't think I am husband material, bro. I think I definitely am. 'Cause I'm loyal as fuck. I'm loyal as fuck, dog. That's no cap.
But wouldn't you crave it sometimes?
I mean, that's
the freedom.
Yeah, but no, depends, B. If it's when things start to go wrong in the relationship, we start to look outwards. But even when shit was going wrong, I didn't look outwards. I kept that there because I love this girl. So that's what I'm saying. Hard, bro. Material. It is hard, but like, nigga, like, I have so much respect for women, bro. Like, I'm not doing none of that shit.
Yeah.
But everybody's life is their own life. That's what I'm saying. If you're taken, I'm going to still bend it like Beckham. Like, I'm going to score. Nigga, top bends. I'm still scoring. Like, you do what you want. In my eyes, you're not a bad person. You feel me? You're just somebody who wants to live their life just like I'm living my life. You just happen to have a partner and I don't. So it's like, and that's just the truth, B. Let's keep it a stack. You feel me? I'm not wrong. It's a lot of niggas gonna be like, word, yo. It might be girls who saying, yo, word. Or like, oh, he's fucked up. Or I'm just living life, bro.
Everybody has their own perspective. Yeah. And everybody has lived different experiences. And some people have gotten cheated on. And other people have not gotten cheated on.
Yeah. And if you say you haven't, you just don't know. That's why I think I have. But, like, again, I don't know, bro. I just remember something crazy was going on that night. Not with the same ex, but, like, some of them.
Okay, bro. I will say this. Doing something wrong like that, like helping another person cheat, it's so exciting. In the craziest way, bro. Like, knowing that you're doing something wrong, it's like, I kind of want to do it again.
It's a thrill, bro.
It is a thrill.
It's a thrill.
It's much more fun than, like, doing something with somebody that's single. It's like, that's the cherry on top. I'm not an asshole, I promise. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that could be a podcast name.
I'm not an asshole, I promise.
Right. I might get on that shit.
Chris. Nah, bro, you already have yours. Chris.
Oh, shit. I just came up with merch. I thought about some merch idea. It's my original idea. My original shit. Nah, dead ass though. I'm not an asshole, I promise. That's tough. But he's not an asshole, I promise. He's a good guy.
And he's not an asshole, I promise.
And Chris
Where is he?
Chris, I don't know about him anymore.
Chris is good. Chris is good.
Chris, he's good.
He's good.
But yeah, bro. Yeah, that's just life, man. Everybody do what they want, but everything does have consequences. People tell me, yo, Vic, don't fuck with this girl because what if she has a nigga and like he'll do blah blah blah. Like, fuck, like, nigga, what?
Does that change the course of humanity?
Word, it won't. I won't get caught. I promise you that, nigga.
It's only legal until you get caught.
Well, wait, what? Oh, true. Shit. But I, like, me personally, if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
And I have a proven track record to not have done it.
Facts.
But if some other girl wants to do it with me, let's bring out the papers. Let's sign the contract. Let's make it happen. Like, let's be a part of this roster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, go.
My boy was telling me about, and I heard it on TikTok too, a girl's getting mad at him. She was in a relationship. She's in the relationship, gang. And she get mad at him because he was on FaceTime with another girl. He's like, nigga, you have a whole boyfriend. What are you worried about what I'm doing? Like, what? And she's like, no, I just want to be the only girl you talk to. You have a boyfriend. He's on your IG.
You see that right there? That needs to be assessed.
It's illnesses. It's illnesses.
There's a lack of self-esteem.
And then it's like, yo, you got like, I can't have a roster, but you have a whole committed relationship. What are you talking about?
Dude, this is something I've noticed. A lot of girls on Instagram, like, let's say they go on vacation with their mans, and then they post single photos of just them, and then a different batch with the man. And then it's like, they're planning ahead.
Yeah.
Listen, wake up, man. They're planning ahead.
That's facts.
Once they break up, guess what photos are getting deleted?
It's 2 sets. Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Dude, and it's like the same exact photos, just with different people. It's like...
Just minus him, just in case.
Exactly.
Yo, you're all entertainment. No cap.
Dude, women are smart because they think of the emotional aspect of it. Men are smart because they think of the logical aspect of it.
We just think about physical attractiveness.
Yes.
I think a lot of, I wouldn't say we, I say a lot.
Yeah, no. We, general, you know.
In general, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
general.
Like,
everything is general.
Yeah, every single thing in general. Word.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. And like when why do men, you look at men, right? And men always want to like spoiled.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So you look at men and what do you do?
You look at male personalities as a whole in this world. Okay, you look at men and oh my god, I can't get that out of my head now. You look at men and you see like how men like wanna publicly like spoil their girl, kind of like, you know, like they're not afraid to like be like, oh, like, yeah, that's my girl and stuff. They're more open with that sort of stuff. Like, but girls are more like that because of a sense of like, he's mine, like kind of like ego. And like when a girl, like, it's very rare to see a girl post their boyfriend like online. Like a lot of the time you don't even know if they're actually dating.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and a guy,
maybe.
And a guy like would post his girl and would leave her up, you know. It's like, so she knows. But girls don't do that. Girls don't post you, and it's because they're always keeping the roster open. But then if a guy removes the photo,
It's a whole issue.
oh Lord, God bless you. And I've seen it happen. I'm not saying it from experience. If I'm dating, bro, I just won't, like, I will not show your face. I might like show something, but like your face will not go up.
It's crazy, yo. Because these women be popping up with niggas on that National B-Day shit. I mean, that National Boyfriend Day. Like, you had a nigga?
Yeah.
You lying.
Dude, I've seen that. People that have been on my roster. I'm like,
Was a striker?
Huh?
Midfield? She midfield? A striker?
She was just there. Just there.
Oh,
like,
she was a
some
reserve?
calm.
Reserve?
Yeah, reserve.
Starting 11, she didn't make it?
Nah.
Tried
And
to.
I'm like, now I know why you didn't make it.
Yeah.
Thank God you didn't make it.
Thank God. No, but you can have
Yeah, but
have that. You can have an unloyal player in the starting five. I'd do it 1,000 times.
yeah, maybe.
I would do it 1,000 times over.
Honestly, I agree.
Yeah, bro. Because LeBron went to the Heat and they won a championship.
Bro,
Then he went back to Cleveland. He won another championship.
they won. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Any girl can come play at my university. We just have to talk about it. Let's get the stats right. And let's see if this is a good fit for you.
Yeah, make sure the salary's right.
Yeah, no, none of that.
Is it something,
Dude, I sound, I can't talk. What the fuck? I sound mad controversial today. What the fuck?
yeah, and these topics are not talked about often.
Yeah.
And, let's give the other side of the coin. Men do a lot of, like, fucked up shit, too.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I seen it. Shit is crazy.
Yeah,
They be
man.
talking to me, yo. They be talking to me about this shit. I'm like, damn, y'all niggas is foul.
Yeah, I have some girlfriends that have, like, told me about, like, stuff that men have done and stuff, and I'm like, yo, that's kind of messed up. And, like, a lot of men are very toxic, bro. Like,
Drake was talking about that. Like, you know where she driving to before she even gets there. Like you're hacking into her fucking Apple like this. He said that's a cybercrime. Wow. And then he said, I would have never guessed that you niggas is this crazy. They crazy. Crazy as fuck.
dude,
yo.
men
Niggas
become
is crazy.
so obsessive. It's insane. It's like, they're like, that's my property. And it's like, you cannot go near that. Dude, it's crazy. And I've seen, like, friends of the friend, like, just, like, cross boundaries over a girl, bro. It's like, that's your boy, and you're crossing a boundary. It's like, how crazy is that? You have no respect for another man over a girl. Not even a girl. The girl's not the problem. It's the fantasy that the male makes in his brain.
Yeah.
Because the girl
That's
might not be
huge.
giving,
That is-
like, actual signs. Man's biggest downfall is women. I agree with that 100%, bro. It's not even money. It's women.
It is. Yeah, because the women make these niggas do dumb shit. Not make, but like
Yeah.
they themselves. You feel me? Like the guy themselves. You
Yeah.
feel me? Women are just doing what they. You feel me? Some women they're not necessarily doing anything wrong. They're trying to get ahead in life too.
Yeah.
And if you can't see that, you can't.
Gotta
see
respect the hustle.
Can't respect the hustle, dog. Can never hate the player. Never.
Yeah. If you failing, it's because you bad at playing the game.
You just can't play. We can't all be fucking Kobe and Jordan
Anyways, bro, I think we gotta end it now.
type shit.
Yeah, bro. It's been like 2 hours, I think.
Word?
I think so. That's not a good example, Chris. It's the other one, I think. Yeah. How long has it been?
It's good.
Word.
3
Yeah. So
Hours?
2 hours.
3 hours, nigga.
No, not 3 hours. 2. It's at 3 hours, and it was at 5, so 2 hours.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, man. So for the end of this, for every podcast going on, like, I want to gift a book to everybody, because I feel like, for me personally, books are what has helped me so much. Because I'm like you, I'm pretty excluded in terms of, like, what I share. Like, you see me at work, and, like, I interact with, like, everybody, but, like, I don't talk to everybody. And, like, my thoughts are in my head and just to myself. And that, what I bounce around in my head, it comes from books. And what I've learned, like, perspectives, has come from books. And I've listened to so many books already. So I love giving books. And I think my love language is gift giving.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He gave me the first one we gave, like I said it, the book, The Power of Now.
Yeah.
And then Seek Discomfort, Yes Theory banner.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I'm gonna hang it up in the podcast room.
Jeez.
You feel me? So that's what he gifted me for the podcast. Thank you again for that, bro.
Yeah, no problem, dude. And so I'm going to cut that part and then attach it to this one
Mm-hmm.
so people can actually see it. Because I want that to be like an ongoing thing with every podcast going forward. Like when I give to somebody something that I personally think that will benefit them in their journey.
That's different.
Yeah.
So if you have 1,000 episodes, you're gonna give 1,000 gifts.
Guess I will.
Damn it.
That's
That's
gonna be
tough.
expensive as.
Yeah, but like, your return on investment is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, and like I'm not thinking of the return on investment. I'm just thinking, they'll like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're a great guy.
Thank you, but I think that would be the dope thing, bro. Here's an insight. For this podcast at the end of the year, I want every guest that was featured to like be under the same roof. I want to like gather everybody in like a room and then just like have them all connect with one another, like network with each other. Because all the people here are doing amazing things and they're striving towards something and they have the same mindset. They're aware of it. They have a different perspective. And how dope would that be to have different people from different backgrounds striving towards success come together and work together and join forces? That's the goal.
Tribe.
Tribe. Find your tribe.
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 That should be the intro right there.
All right.
All right, bro. So yeah.
All right. Thank you for having me again, bro.
Yes, bro.
Cap. No kizzy.
I think that's a wrap, bro.
That was yeah. So I usually kind of like I do this on a podcast, but since this is like the very like on my own, but this is like the very first one.
What's up?
People want to know Juanes. Like
Oh.
I think that Juanes would give to people. Like, what would you say to people as you're like quote like an advice, a piece of advice before you go?
Piece of advice. I think I would just say love. That's it. Love. Nothing else. Just love. I think with love, everything is settled. You know, love. God says it in the Bible. Love thy neighbor, that's enemy, everybody. There's something to learn from everybody and from everything. So with love, I think you'll be alright. As long as we don't hate anybody, you'll be good.
That's
How about you? What's your word of advice for Victor? From Victor.
Big V. But I was like, when you were just saying love in my head, I was like, love one another. So when you said love, I was like, damn. It's like, it's crazy. But that wasn't, that probably wouldn't be
Energy, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You ever sing a song in your head and then somebody else sings it?
Yeah.
Yo, that shit's wicked, right?
Yo.
What the hell? But I think I'd say the only thing I said this a couple times. I always liked that quote. The only thing that's black and white is that nothing is black and white. They're just basically like understanding is different. Cause you could see somebody struggling, like, oh, this guy just likes being in the street. He likes doing this other stuff. But there's understanding is supposed to go behind it. And if we can just understand or try to understand one another, I feel like we can go far.
Yeah.
Very far. Yeah. Understanding. And because like recent things, just that, but also what I really want to touch on is be your hero, be your own hero.
Yeah.
Because you're the only one who writes your own story.
Yeah.
And after this, it's over. So it's like, yeah, be your own hero. Don't be afraid.
Yes.
Don't be afraid. There are people who were in your situation before, and there will be people who will be in your situation after.
Yeah.
But you're in it currently, so be that hero that people who also like you didn't have, and they can look up to you like, oh, he didn't do it. He's my hero. You feel me?
That's a fact.
So that's how that goes. And drink water.
Yeah. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. It's important. Like you said, like how do you want your car to drive, but you're not even like getting oil changes and stuff. You're not even like helping the engine and stuff.
Word.
It's really important. 'Cause without our brain, we can't do anything. Literally, anything. Like we can't do anything. We're just like a big body. So yeah, drink water, be your own hero, and
Yeah.
Damn, I butchered the quote.
Alright, well, before it ends, I want to give you a gift.
Oh,
Alright, so
thank you.
here you go, bro. Merry Christmas.
Oh,
It's holiday season.
guys.
Come
on, guys. You should.
And it's just a random bag.
You should have.
So there's two things in there.
It was a random bag.
Actually, here, I'll give it to you.
Nah.
Okay, so
Nice one.
there's two things. So the first one is this. It's a flag.
Sick.
It says, seek discomfort. And yeah, man.
Sick.
I think it's dope because I think it's something to live by.
I gotta have a Kevin Durant wingspan.
That's a big one.
Seek discomfort.
So yeah, bro.
Sick.
Pretty
Thank you,
cool.
yo. Thank
Yeah,
you,
bro.
bro. Thank you, bro. Damn.
That's a new blanket for you.
Right? I feel like I'm about to get cooked for the way I'm about to fold.
Yeah, it's alright. And this is the second one. It's The Power of Now. I don't know if you've read it,
Nah, I haven't.
but yeah, so Power of Now.
I've been thinking about like that type of thing as well. 'Cause I feel like spiritually I can get better and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, man.
One of the
Hope
best.
you enjoy it. I feel like that's one of the most important books, and it's definitely like one that I would recommend anyone that's starting with books to read first. I think it has the foundations for everything. It helps you understand yourself to then be able to get with the most challenging parts later on.
Damn,
So I
bro.
think that's it. Yeah.
Bro, shit, thank you, bro.
Yeah,
I
bro.
really appreciate this guy, bro.